Hey, we are live with Terra Invicta. This is episode 49?
55.
55?
It's definitely in the
I've not
50s.
been paying attention to the numbers. I started talking and I was like, I don't know what number it is at all. Yeah, we're back. We're getting up there. And Seth is pointing out in his notebook. Very good. 55 it is. So when we last left our heroes, they were talking to a ghost.
What kind of like race was the ghost? I don't have that written down.
Troglodyte. Yeah. So as far as you guys are aware, this is a ancestor ghost of the Troglodyte tribe that you massacred earlier. Probably don't bring that up for this guy, but
right. Hey, to be fair, Ren did nothing to them.
No, that's true. Yeah, Ren is innocent in this matter.
Also, he says he's a trapped manifestation of the tortured spirits of this realm. If we killed those troglodytes, they're no longer tortured spirits of this realm. You're welcome.
Well, we'll kind of reevaluate the scene as it was happening. As we were finishing last time, I was past my notes and I was just kind of like grabbing the magazine as quickly as I could and kind of thumbing through the section. But I have a better idea of what's actually happening again now. A couple of things to keep in mind here. One thing I forgot to mention that is important is that remember that the magical curtain that you guys of light that you guys went through,
yes.
And you guys heard the whispering of the Igbaye ancestors or whatever kind of rise to a crescendo. The thing is, when you go beyond the veil, they don't stop. And maybe it's something that it took a while for you guys to realize, but when before, as you were approaching the curtain, they started getting louder and you started noticing them. But while they never get back in volume as they were when you walked through the curtain, these whispers are now a constant thing happening in the back of your mind throughout the entire time you're inside the veil. It's probably to the point where none of you even notice it anymore. But every once in a while, you'll hear snippets of like abyssal that you can understand. Mostly, it's just like repeats of stuff that that we know was already said. Ominous things about Demogorgon or whatever, right? But yeah, so that's happening just as a mood setter. So you guys are constantly hearing kind of ghostly whispers wherever you're going now. And then you guys are in this big chamber, and I'll go ahead and just drag you over the map. I was having trouble describing it earlier, but I just have. And this isn't the most high quality map in the world. I just kind of upscaled the actual old magazine map. But I couldn't find another map that had a similar layout to this.
And is that the ghosty dude?
Yeah, he's over there on the west platform. Incredibly large chamber, right? It looks like some sort of temple that has been flooded. Looks like mostly like the bottom portion of the temple here.
Is it flooded with water or like 7-Up?
It is filled with water, which tells you, I mean, based on your
Mountain Dew here, obviously.
Based on your knowledge from earlier, especially I think Audrin made this roll about the curtain and like what its interaction with water was. Any water that you guys had like in containers weren't affected. People weren't affected. So it seems likely that whatever happened, someone filled this chamber up with water after the fact, right after that curtain was activated. So you're still not entirely sure what happened with all of that and what that even meant, really. But you know that like this place has been largely absent of water as you've gone through the tunnels and stuff. You haven't seen any trickles of water anywhere, but it does seem like this chamber is an anomaly of that and is filled with water. But it seems like from Audrin's knowledge of this, that would be something that would be done.
Is it a possible conclusion, Caleb, that maybe we're thinking that it's not that water is impossible to go through, it's impossible to take out this water specifically?
No, didn't seem like it. It sounds like from what Audrin was doing, the rolls Audrin was making earlier, there's some sort of magical artifact at play here that is causing water to trying to think of how to phrase this. That probably at one point caused water to exit this area, this radius, and then has slowly been like it has an effect that keeps flowing water from entering it again. So it's like the chambers that were keeping it filled with water earlier, because this is like you're very far below the Isle of Dread now, probably to the point where this is all would be water. Probably, right? These are probably flooded chambers originally. But that water has been blocked, and any water that's in here now is stuff that's been brought in manually or, through like weaknesses in the.
Got it. I was just wondering if it was logical to come to the conclusion that maybe this was holy water and they didn't want it to like get out or something.
You could make it as you're like looking at it. You could make a quick check. Audrin maybe might be the person. It would probably be like an Arcana check, just to decipher or nature maybe if anyone has that.
Did the curtain we go through? Did it like taste like oil, and that's why the water couldn't go through?
No. That one. It might be an explanation, but not here.
Curtain of olive oil.
Yeah, exactly. The bitter curtain for real.
Him does not seem amused by olive oil wall.
Yeah. Okay, I'm making a note here. Olive oil golem. Okay.
Caleb really has thrown
a
almost
golem
every.
that we can't lick.
I am slowly running out of ideas for monsters. That is true.
I feel like Caleb's thrown a lot of golems at us over the years.
I mean, I'd take olive oil golem over the flesh golem. So
yeah, actually I would too.
Fine.
Caleb's like, all right, this golem, it's made of beholders.
This golem, he really wants his precious. Anyway, okay, so would anyone like to make
be screwed?
Yeah, would anyone really like to examine the water? You obviously like the ghost started talking to you as you entered the chamber, but it only takes a quick scan over the water if you really did want to know anything about it.
And then this golem has an egg, and out of which patches a Geodude.
I could do Arcana.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I assume I has the helps.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can help. Or someone else can help if you want my help. If you don't want my help.
It didn't do that. I clicked it though. How dare you?
Jordan, with how far away you are from us, I'm surprised you can actually see your screen. Unless your screen is like really big.
I have good eyes. Let's just put it like that.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, nice. Didn't need it.
Nice. Yeah, so 26.
I'll take a picture of you guys so you can see my setup currently.
I am curious.
26 tells you, Audrin, it does seem like this is just normal water. Whether or not it was conjured magically, that wouldn't show. But the water itself is not magical in any way.
He didn't get a nat 20, so we can't be sure. This is just what Audrin thinks.
You're reasonably sure with a 26. Yeah, again, you're in a very weird place. Things are getting stranger by the minute as you go down into the depths below the Isle of Dread. Who knows what weird secrets might be here? It doesn't seem like this is one of them.
Whoops.
But yeah, so when we left off, you guys were kind of standing on this platform. It's not that difficult to get across the room, except for the points right here and here, which dip down into the water, so you'll have to wade through water.
How deep is
otherwise,
the water?
there's like a makeshift bridge here with the pillars that are like kind of collapsed. The water is, that's a good question. Actually, I might just read off the description again, just so we're all on the same page. If I can find this again.
You know, I'm glad that my Arcana is as high as it is, because I roll it a lot.
Yeah, you do. You've kind of based your entire character off of it, so.
I didn't. Well, I guess I kind of did. I wasn't even specifically trying to do it on Arcana, I think, but it just happened that way.
Mm-hmm.
And you still have a higher Arcana check than the sorcerer.
True. I mean, let's be real. Do sorcerers ever really understand their magic? They just kind of do it.
That is true.
Wizard, I may not understand my magic, but I know when to use it.
All right, so this temple, the tunnel walls here change suddenly from rough natural stone to an intricately carved corridor bearing glyphs and mosaics of Igbaye design, just before they open into an immense flooded chamber. The walls of the square chamber rise up in steps, forming an inverted ziggurat with an apex 40 feet above the dark waters that flood the room to just below the edge of the entrance. So as just to get our minds wrapped around what that means, basically it's like an inverted ziggurat. So the ziggurat goes down to the floor of the cavern, most of which of that ziggurat is filled with water at this point. But if there was no water here, you'd be able to go down in steps down to the middle of the room, which would be like kind of going down like a triangle.
So it's pretty deep then.
It is pretty deep. Yeah, 40 feet is what it says.
Well, that's fine. Vren's just going to pull out probably actually what he has been doing. No, I don't want to do that. So Vren was just going to pull out his I'm blanking on name of common thing. Broom of flying. And just sit on it. Just look to Audrey and go like,
yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
are we
then-
gonna talk to this guy?
well, they're all the way over there, so he has to kind of.
So real quick, I wasn't finished with my description.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. The floor is a ruin of smashed pillars and small islands constructed in the same roughly pyramidal fashion. In the center, a line of destroyed columns and altars protrudes a few feet above the surface, creating a makeshift bridge that dips briefly into the water before reaching the continuing passage on the far side. As you guys entered, the troglodyte ghost appeared on this platform, which is a distance away from you. And pay no attention to the specifics of this token. It's just a generic ghost, but it does look like a troglodyte to you guys. And it calls out and says something along the lines of, and we'll make this the canon thing he says and not whatever I said last time. I was literally just reading from the magazine, and it wasn't a quote. It was just like a thing that he would tell them, but like probably not in those terms. So
I already wrote it down.
I know. So he says, let me see here. Yeah, he says, "You travelers." And he says this in Draconic. Why have you entered my temple? Why have you disturbed the ghosts of the ancestors?
Because we're here to get down with the sickness.
And it doesn't sound like he's being malicious necessarily, right? It's just like he's questioning.
What are you asking? Sorry. Why we've disturbed the...
Why are you disturbing the ghosts of the ancestors? And again, it's not like, don't disturb or we're going to kill you. It's just like, why are you here sort of a thing, right? Like, why are you trespassing on this place?
I don't understand what you said. Take it away.
I also
So
don't understand what you
I think it's
said.
Anna.
I understand what you said.
I also understand because of my helm of comprehend languages, but it's not my place to step in. And I also don't know why we're here.
See, I don't know.
Completely.
I'm curious if Lyrith speaks Draconic.
I did have a character that could speak Draconic. Oh, also, I can't speak Draconic, so I just know what he says.
No, but she knows Abyssal, weirdly enough. All right, that's cool.
Okay.
All right.
Benedict knows Draconic. I think that might be it, though.
What about Tabby?
Well, I'm checking, yeah. Tavi does not speak Draconic.
Is it just me and my boy Benedict?
I think it might be... Oh, no, Conrad knows Draconic. It's fun.
Strange.
Well, he was pretending to be a priest, so...
I guess, yeah.
I believe that's it, though, is the three...
I mean, I could cast tongues on someone if we really want people to speak.
I mean, if you don't want to, Conrad could talk. He's good at talking to people.
I mean, like, I can talk.
Yeah, I mean, Anna can talk too. I guess it just depends on whether or not you guys want to have someone leading the way in case there needs to be a role here, right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, I don't have the best persuasion.
Yeah, Benedict. Honestly, yeah, Benedict and Conrad are to either side of you for whatever reason. You guys can spread yourself out on this platform however you would be. By the way,
Was I told why we're here?
To this chamber specifically.
Yeah.
So you know that this is where you all know this, right? This is where and they would have told you this, friend. This is where the Koperu, the squid people, and the troglodytes met to do the handoffs for the Shadow Pearls. And this is also where Ishi, the troglodyte priest from above, met this ancestor spirit and was told to bring heroes to him so that they could help like save the troglodytes.
And I was told both of these things.
Yeah, I think so. Audrin, I guess, would be the person to ask about that, whether or not you would fill him in on everything. I think you might have said last time that you were filling him on the bare details, but not like any.
Okay, here's a better question then. George, what's Audrin's persuasion?
Mine is a 6.
Oh, I'm better at something than you? Mine's a 9.
I think that might be the highest persuasion, unless Takui has higher. I think that's the highest.
I don't think my persuasion's that high. Let me see. My persuasion.
Once again, we're making Seth do all the talking again.
That's what I was about to say. Like, even with that, would we let the new guy speak for us?
That's the thing. That's the thing. I would probably turn to Audrey and say, I can handle this if you want, but if you'd prefer to do this yourself.
And I'm just like, I didn't understand what he said.
Yeah, Audrey just goes, I understood 0% of what he said.
Oh. Well, let me help with that. And he's going to cast tongues on Audrey.
Well, so real quick, before you even do that, friend, Audrey, when you say that, when you say, I understood 0% of what he said, the ghost says in common,
oh,
do not worry, hero. Or I don't think he would assume you're heroes yet. Do not worry, traveler. I understand your language.
Well, there you go.
Great.
So then I just say, he wanted to know what we're doing here. That's all he was saying before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I realized that we were spending too much time on this. And he actually
I was literally about to cast tongues on Audrin.
Yeah.
But thanks for saving me the spell slot.
Yeah.
I literally just took it off of my ring, so that's
You're
good.
welcome.
Now, why exactly did the troglodytes send us down to this spirit to try to like?
Told us to send them heroes.
I love how like it's like all the characters just look at each other like, why are we here again?
Okay.
What's going on?
It's because Ishi told us to come here because he believes we're the prophesied heroes sent to save his village, and his ancestor spirit was waiting to meet us at the underground temple.
And we're here to prove him wrong.
And like even though like obviously they ran, like went away and like escaped up into the jungle or whatever, it's still not they still need saving because the Lords of Dread are still here, right? The Koperu and they were like and the Crimson Fleet and all that stuff, right?
The spirit was the one who told Ishi that they weren't actually blessed by the god. And that the thing that turned them to stone was a disease.
Right.
It wasn't helpful.
Okay. Yep. So I think, I don't know if we're just going to let Takui talk since she's usually the one that does, but she would just say, Ishi sent us because he believes that we can help you and the village.
Ah, yes, Ishi. I remember now. Good. It is good that you're here. I can help you with what you seek to do. And I think yes. Did Ishi inform you about the Lords of Dread? Sorry, I think I was talking in like a lizardy voice earlier. I'll do that next.
It's fine. Yeah, I mean, he told us that basically the Lords of Dread were the ones who like deceived his people into taking the disease, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so then Takui would say, yes, we're aware, and the village is healing from the disease as of right now. We cured them of it, but their mind has not been fully changed.
Yeah, so the troglodyte nods. Good. Then Ishi did what I sent him to do. And now you must do what you are meant to do. I have information on these Lords of Dread. I have watched them from this place for many years. Destroying them will bring an end to my people's I'm
Suffering?
trying to think of the word. Yeah, my
Suffering.
people's suffering. Yeah, that's a good word.
I'm just waiting for this spirit to be like, and all that it will require is a blood sacrifice.
Sacrifice.
Yeah, so he
waiting
says
for
that, and then he kind of is waiting for you to ask about like
So
what do we need to do?
well, I guess I mean, because they told us about these Lords of Dreads, but we don't really know who they are. Like, who exactly are they? Like, what do
Yeah,
they
you
do?
see that?
Yeah.
The Lords of Dread are overrated. Their title is self-attested. They are a race of aquatic creatures known as Kopru. They think themselves highly, and they think themselves the master of things that are not theirs. But they are merely pawns. Pawns of some higher force that I do not yet understand. They make dark artifacts in the bowels of the earth. You must stop them.
Are they the
Oh,
ones creating the Shadow Pearls?
Ah, yes. That is their name. The dark pearls that are handed off here in this place.
Sorry.
Question, Caleb.
Yeah.
Is the voices also, are they still in the background of our heads?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think we would ask about that. She'd be like, why do they still speak in our heads? The people of the Vale.
Yeah, he pauses for just a moment and then he says, "Ah, yes. Them. They whisper because of Oguta's opus." And,
You
like,
want to spell that
That
for
doesn't
me?
sound familiar. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't sound familiar to any of you. You know that the word opus in English means like someone's like masterwork, right? What is it? What's the full term? Something opus.
Magnum opus.
Magnum opus. Yeah. So Oguta's opus, that's probably just a shortened version of magnum opus, right? So the idea being Oguta's finest work is kind of what the translation is. I think he uses, it's an abyssal term is what he uses. So it's like an Igbaye thing he's talking about probably.
He wrote one of them handgun opals.
Yeah, magnum opus. Yeah.
I mean, if anybody else wants to pitch in too while I'm talking, that's cool, you know.
I would just like to, out of character, pitch in that it is hilarious that the first thing he said was the Dark Lords. That's what they're called, right? The Dark. What is it?
The
Lords of Dread.
The Lords of Dread. The Lords of Dread are overrated.
I laughed at that too. I was like, that's funny.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like this guy has a lot of a high opinion of them.
They are like so overrated. Like, oh my gosh.
I'd probably ask to be like, so do you know about any of their weaknesses from a
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, the Lords of Dread.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me real quick.
What's their lowest save? Like,
What are they
Yeah,
weak to? Like lightning, since they're aquatic.
I'll see if I can
How many
translate
hit
some of that
points
over.
do they have?
And what's the race called again?
The Kopru. Yeah, I'll write that in chat for you.
I wonder if I spelled it right. I
They're
spelled it
basically
right. Yes.
Squid people. So they're amphibious. Obviously, they can breathe air and water. They can walk on land. It's just that they're more comfortable in water.
Can they
and
swim
they're
through
faster.
land though? That's the question.
I
They
like to
cannot.
consider them squeeple.
He does know that. So they have a bite attack and they have weird tail claws. So they're. I need to look up a picture of these things again. Yeah, they have long kind of squiddy tails, tentacle tail things that have claws at the end of them.
Oh, these are weird
Um,
looking.
And you fought one before. Remember you fought one at the wreck of the Sea Wyvern? It was a druid and it had an Elasmosaurus companion or whatever, or Mosasaur.
We must have
No.
killed him really quick. I think he died really quickly, so he didn't. End up
Well,
being
no, you
part of
had
the combat
two
group.
entire combats with him. He ran away the first time.
I do not remember.
Oh,
this
the squid thing.
The squid guy, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I hate
Don't
that
remember
guy.
him.
Yeah. Yeah, Kopru are just imagine like Quarren from Star Wars, but they have fish tails and
Yes,
like don't have
the movie
legs.
series. I am very familiar
That's what I was
with.
about to say. Can you give me a reference that I would understand?
Nope.
Please?
I guess think Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean, except with the mermaid tail.
You said Davy Jones, and I immediately went SpongeBob.
Very good. He also knows that they are they have a lot of like mind control stuff going on with them. So they can kind of like inherently try to dominate creatures with their mind. They are also immune to being charmed and being controlled themselves with mind control spells.
Thanks for saving my some spell slots.
So yeah, he basically, and he's kind of saying it with disdain, as if it's like, oh, disgusting that they can do this.
Going back to how do you say it?
Oguta.
Oguta.
Oguta's
Okaboji.
opus.
Yeah.
Was that an event that
It is an artifact, he says. An artifact of some power that is I'm trying to think of how he would phrase it. Has expelled the water from this domain.
and then she
You
looks around at the water and she's like, doesn't look like it's doing a very good job. She didn't say that, but yeah.
The Koprus have brought some of their own water, but they need these caverns to be largely unflooded to do their dark work. You see, the process by which they create unfinished shadow pearls requires a substance called the black bile of the world.
This is all starting to just sound like a metaphor for coffee.
And
You
where do
got
they
the cold brews, the black bile of the world.
The cold brews. that made me laugh.
and where do they get this substance?
That I do not know. All I know is that they abide in a city, a glorious city below us. They stole it from its proper masters, and now use its skeletal remains as a base of operations to create their artifacts of darkness.
So you're saying they live underwater?
They live in a place that used to be underwater. There are two things you need to do to destroy the Lords of Dread. You must destroy, or to stop the Lords of Dread is probably what he says. You must destroy their, whatever they use to create this black bile of the world. But you must also flood the caverns again by destroying Oguta's opus. Only then will they be unable to continue their process.
Are you saying I'm gonna get to destroy an artifact tied to the
You don't know exactly what the artifact is yet.
Gosh.
Tied to the abyss is what you're.
Yeah, because that'll get me points with my Bitter Curtain. Oh yeah, tied to the abyss. That's what I'm looking for. Takewee's eyes kind of like glisten, like if she hears that, she's like, yeah. Okay.
These Kopru, what do they look like?
He gives a description, right? Like the squid people with the mermaid tails with the spikes
So-
at the end of them.
They don't have feet.
They do not have feet. They can move along the ground inefficiently. They have a 10-foot movement speed on the ground, but
Well, unfortunately, the shape changer says you must adopt a form that has the same basic arrangement of limbs that you have.
yeah, Kopru are
So I
not going to be
cannot-
that. Yeah.
I cannot turn into a Kopru.
No.
I'd have to see one first anyway, but
Mhm.
Hmm. Are they large in number?
The Kopru?
Yeah.
He says, yes, unfortunately, they are running rampant in that city, crawling over everything like vermin.
Why do you reside here rather than with your people?
He seems to think about that for a moment, and then he looks up. And for the first time, you guys see that there is like a big symbol carved, like kind of painted as like a glyph, some sort of magical glyph carved into the ceiling of the chamber. He just looks up at it and he says, that has trapped me here.
Could I just like run my hands over it? You know,
It is like the
shot?
ceiling is high enough that like you can't reach it.
We literally have somebody with a
We have-
broom and with
I
flying
know.
boots.
But you were standing on the platform. You can't just describe yourself instantly. Just
No, I know. I'm just saying, is that
Yeah, sure,
something
sure.
we could do though? Like, could
you might
Andre
be able
just
to-
go up and just like erase some chalk and he's free?
You could try.
Hear me out. What if we don't erase it and we actually just cut it out and then we take it with us back to the place and then give it to
I think it's like in stone. I don't think we can cut it out.
you know, with enough time and the right rolls.
Heavy enough pair of scissors.
I mean, this guy's literally just like expositioning the crap out of all the info we need. So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
trust him. Caleb says smirking.
It's just me telling you. It's just me telling you things, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just say, like, do you want to be trapped here? Or, like, if we can figure out how to free you, would you like that better?
I will not press you to spend too much time trying to erase that.
What's
It is powerful. It is powerful magic, and I do not know if you have the ability to remove it, but I would not object to you trying if that is what you wish.
What's the symbol like? Is it like engraved onto it?
You can make an Arcana check. Anyone who would like to. Probably
I'll
Audrey with
try.
advantage.
Audrin, we want you to.
Audrin.
26. Yeah, so Audrin, it is definitely a magical glyph of some sort. I don't think you're familiar with this type of magic. This is so like, there's a 3rd level wizard spell, which is Glyph of Warding. But this does not look like anything like that. This looks like an alien language that you're not familiar with. It's not even like a spell casting language, right? It's something else entirely. Vren, something about it reminds you of deep speech.
I have Helm of Comprehend Languages. I believe that lets me read too, doesn't it?
Yes, but I don't know if magic automatically translates itself. I don't think that's the case. At the very least, you certainly recognize it as looking familiar to the written form of deep speech.
The spell doesn't decode secret messages. Oh no, it doesn't detect secret messages. Yeah, okay. So it reminds me of deep speech,
It looks like the same like written language, probably.
but I can't read it.
Yeah, I mean it's a spell, right? So it's kind of like
Thieves can't deep speech.
no, it's like using the same
Is
general
there a boot
alphabet
on outlined?
yeah.
So it's like
Yeah,
the
it's just
same
a giant
alphabet, but all of it's kind of garbled.
It's supposed to. It's a magical thing, so it's different from just writing out regular words, right? So,
That
so
does
yeah, Audrin with the 26, you know that it's a glyph. It is magical, right? It's doing something to this chamber. It's blocking something. It seems like abjuration to you, something along those lines, right? But you don't even with a 26. This is outside of Audrin's wheelhouse. He's never come across something like this before.
Vren's gonna look at this guy and say, "How long have you been trapped here?"
Hundreds of years.
It's
Back
like
up.
2 days.
Red just kind of look up and go, sounds about right. Hmm.
Do you
Unfortunately,
know
I
who
can't do-
trapped you here?
Name is Phil.
Yeah, he says, the Lords of Dread. They came to this place and woke me from my slumber, tormented me, made me their prisoner. If they had not, then I would have been able to help my people when they corrupted them.
Wait. You said you've been trapped here for hundreds of years, and the Lords of Dread are the ones who trapped you here.
Yes.
And they made that?
He kind of makes a face like that's overstating it, but then he said, you're not entirely sure like what the face means, but he says like, I suppose in a manner of speaking they did.
That doesn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Did they have others help in the trapping of you? Or was it just them?
They have stolen many things from the city below. This magic is one of them. Yeah, so you could try to dispel it, but you don't.
I don't have the
know-
ability to dispel.
Yeah, I was gonna
anything.
say it would be a process. You'd have, yeah. If you don't have dispel magic, then you might
Nope.
be out of luck.
Because I have to pick spells, so I have to be careful with which I pick. Deli, on the other hand, could have done that the next day.
So, do we just like breaking the water spell that's going on here and flooding the world that's carved out below? That wouldn't just solve the problem, would it?
No, because we have to destroy the thing that they're making the shadow pearls with.
Yeah, and
Right.
and like this is the ghost isn't sure exactly with how they're doing it, so it's not to say that like just destroying the artifact might do it. He just doesn't know if there's more to it. Like he knows that they are that they like the fact that it's not flooded for some reason. He's not. Maybe he knows. He's at least not telling you if he knows what the reason is. He's just implying like they don't like they like that that's there. And so doing that will definitely interrupt their plans. He's maybe doesn't know, but he's guessing that the substance that he knows about, like he has heard them talk about before, this black bile of the world, will probably not be able to be made underwater, right? So at the very
Ironic
least, that
squid
might
people making things that aren't in water.
Yeah. Again, it doesn't sound like he knows or maybe isn't telling you everything. You're not entirely sure. There are some pieces missing here, but at the very least, it does seem like the Kupru don't want this to be destroyed. Like they're happy to keep it active, and so maybe that means that it needs to be destroyed.
Is there any way to track the shadow pearls? Just to like, know where
locate
they are?
object is a spell, right?
I think you have
Yeah.
to know it's a specific object you have to be locating, though.
I think it's a
You
type
can
of
say
object
a type,
too.
I believe.
You can?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Think.
I
Well-
guess we've just never done it that way.
I believe so.
Well, I'm thinking more like Dragon Radar style, where I just have an infinite radius, and I know, well, generally in that direction there is one, and then there's a couple over there.
No, I don't think any of the magic you have available to you can do that.
Available
Yeah.
to us right now. But
Yeah, it doesn't. Anything's possible in this world, but
no, sir.
Yeah, locate object can detect also just generic things. They do have to be within 1,000 feet of you, though. So
you could constantly cast locate object, but
that's expensive,
yeah,
and I don't
it's-
have it.
It's different from knowing at all times where shadow pearls are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions for this guy or?
I'd just be like, do we just cross this chamber to get to the city below?
Yeah. He says, yes, you go this way. And then I think he'll probably give you directions, right? He says,
Okay.
there are a lot of different caverns down there, but you should be able to keep following the biggest corridors and that should lead you all the way to a city he calls Gullismorga.
I thought he was going to say follow the fishy smell.
Right. We're gonna have to literally massacre another race. Like, Caleb, come on, dude.
Hey, these guys are like direct cultists for a Demogorgon. That is different from just like killing a random tribe. You're interrupting a cult. They happen to be squid people, but
hesitantly genocide.
it wouldn't be better if they were
genocide.
humans. You would still be right. Like,
Hesitantly genocide a whole evil cult.
yep. Yeah, so you can keep going, or yeah, he
I
basically
mean,
just said you can
I
cross
hate
the
to
chamber.
leave him behind, but maybe if we, free this place, maybe it'll free him in the process.
Yeah, and that's what he's hoping. At the very least, that maybe like breaking their power will help him get free eventually or something.
Or
And maybe he
we
even says
can
like,
try
if you
and
come
find
back, right, yeah.
information there.
Yeah, he says like,
Oh.
if you do find something that can like free this, then yeah, feel free to come back and help.
If they brought
Hopefully,
the
like-
binding magic, they might have unbinding magic.
I just hope flooding this place doesn't like kill. Like we have to do it. Like we have to
Ghost.
flood the place when we're out of it, so we don't flood ourselves.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my only that I was thinking that too, Seth. I was like, man, yeah, how are we gonna flood this place with us like inside it still?
very
Look.
carefully.
This campaign has had so much teleporting.
Yes, and I finally got a teleport spell on Deli,
True.
and she is now out of commission.
All I'm saying is that maybe we can figure something out down there to teleport out. What? I don't know. Who knows? Do a sex machina.
I will say right now, there are things that could aid in this that exist in the city.
See, there we go. He already
Yeah.
pre-planned our Deus Ex Machina to escape.
All right, you keep going.
We keep going.
Yeah,
Cool.
I guess so.
All right, so let's see. What time of day was it? You guys like had just stopped and then started again?
Well,
believe-
because we like
We
just
walked for an hour that
Yeah.
morning.
Okay, so the next place where things matter is 17 miles. So I think that's still today, but I'll check if that's the case. I found
That's rough.
a lovely travel calculator. Perfect. Yeah, it's the end of the day. So you've done a full 8 hours of travel by the time you reach this chamber. So you guys are navigating down these corridors, being guided by the troglodyte priest. And you see that the passageway opens into a roughly circular cavern. Ledges to the east and west span the circumference of a huge pit in the floor, dropping nearly 40 feet into a rubble-strewn field. I'm going to go ahead and just bring you guys this map here. So here's that.
My
can you guys
favorite
see?
ever chamber. I love a good pit. Thank you.
Yeah, so giant pit in the center of the floor. The ledges around it, right, keep going on. There's only a very a narrow band that's actually even ground at the very edge of the ledge, like right against the walls. Otherwise, the ledges kind of just slope down at a really like steep angle right into the pit, right? So it's kind of like a big bowl almost. So if you're like running or being reckless or fighting or something along the edges of this, you're going to have to like make acrobatics checks or fall into the pit, right? Because you're like going to lose your footing. But inside the pit, you guys can see, illuminated by Benedict's light, you see what appear to be 6 immense petrified fish that lie on the floor of the crevice. And then the sound, it almost sounds like whispering. It's a counterpoint to the whispering you've been hearing in your heads the entire time. It's kind of like a kind of sound coming from the floor, and it looks like the floor is moving. Would you guys make a perception check for me? Take we actually go ahead and actually wait. You have a 20. Let me check if
Yeah, I have a passive perception. Of
Let me
20.
just make a roll here. Real quick. Okay. Make a roll here against DC 20. Ooh, crit
Oh,
fail. Very good. So not only do you see that the entire floor is covered in spiders,
oh,
but you
Wonderful.
also see some very large spiders hanging on the sides of the pit, right? Like there's like a wall here before it gets down into the pit, where there's like 40 feet of wall in the pit itself, and there are a bunch of giant spiders, horse-sized arachnids, hanging on the walls, waiting for you all to try to cross.
Well, guys, it was a great campaign.
You guys can make us, if you'd like to make a stealth check, I can make Jiro make a stealth check to see just how like quiet you've been up to this point, whether or not they've noticed you. That'll determine whether or not you can like try to make your way across. Let me make that
Would
roll.
Ghost Guy would have warned us about?
well,
he didn't know about it, or
no?
he
Okay.
didn't say anything. Yeah.
yeah, I was
Doesn't
gonna
matter,
say
we're not
I don't.
stealthing.
Well, I don't even know that like we would have tried. I would have just tried. I'm like, we have the upper hand. Let's just like attack.
To attack him.
Since they don't know that we're here.
Well, would I have a moment?
They do. Like this is the roll for you guys walking up to them, right? Like Jiro got a 2, so they know you're here.
Got it.
Yeah. I mean, he would have had to make the roll no matter what, because like he's in heavy
Right.
armor, and yeah.
Right. Yikes.
Audrin boils
yeah.
with rage as he remembers the mechanical arachnid that kidnapped his
yes.
friend.
And honestly, these spiders do actually look like.
Oh my goodness.
They're so
They do.
little.
Yeah, I know. They do. I need to actually move these around a little bit here. They look very similar to the spider that got Takewee way back when in the Lotus Dragons Guild Hall. Looks like that same kind of spider.
Gross.
Yeah.
Caleb,
remember how?
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was going to say they have. Remember, that spider did have like swarms of spiders following it too. So you're thinking maybe
I think
all the
like
swarms
Takewee,
are
like
yeah.
like oh, she shivers a little bit.
This is something I need to get used to saying though, Caleb. Since it lasts 8 hours, probably in my daily preparations, I would have cast Mage Armor on myself, which gives me an AC of 16 instead of 13.
Okay. You would have cast that at the beginning of the day on yourself?
Yeah, because it lasts 8 hours, so I would have cast it at the beginning of the day. We don't.
Yeah, then it just expired because it's literally been 8 hours.
Oh,
just now.
well then, fine.
Sorry.
I mean, he did say 8 hours before you said
Yep.
that, so.
I didn't hear. I guess I didn't hear that part. I was trying to double check to make something.
It makes sense though. Yeah, that you would have done that and then just wasted a spell slot.
No,
Thanks
it's
for letting
actually
me
not
know.
wasting a spell slot. It's on my ring of what's it called?
Yeah.
It's on a special ring I have.
Cool.
Ring of spell storing.
Well, let's go ahead and roll initiative, shall we?
Oh, I got to open up Benedict.
Yes.
Oh, I got to open up the one guy, whatever his name is.
Gotta open up.
Jiro.
About my
I am
feelings.
not doing well.
Oh wait, I didn't click Lyra's token.
Oh my gosh,
That
both
15
my
is supposed to
rolls
be for
are
her.
awful.
15, 16.
Yeah, that's supposed to be for Lyrith.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to roll twice. Forgot about that.
Oh no. Mine's supposed to be Takewee is the 2012. Here, I'll get it. Oh nope, not 1012. 2012.
Oh yeah, do you have advantage on that too?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be 2012.
You got it.
Okay.
And then Tabby, I'll roll for him real quick.
What the heck?
I think that's everybody.
I think so.
Okay.
The little spiders.
I
Oh,
rolled
yeah,
for them.
you did
Yeah,
roll for
they're in
them.
there. They got 2.
Yay!
All right, so it's
Alright.
Benedict. Yes, Jordan.
Can I roll? Would it be like, because we've already fought this before? Could I roll Arcana or Nature or Animal Handling or something to know if like well, what or even history. One, to be reminded of what I know about them.
Mm-hmm.
Two, to know if maybe hitting one of these spiders with some venom from a different spider might get them to freak out and attack their own.
Go ahead and make a nature check.
Oh, I am bomb at nature check, and by bomb I mean I
14's
bomb
not bad.
every time. Oh well, yeah. Considering I'm not good at nature.
Yeah, you don't think there's anything like that going on from
Okay.
them, but they are spiders, right? They do spidery things. You know spider things.
And I don't know. I don't remember if they had any specific weaknesses.
You know that
or
Takely walked into a
resistances.
web, so they do webs. I don't know if there's anything else that you can remember except for maybe I guess someone who gets reduced to 0 hit points by these things will just become paralyzed and stable. So there's
Right.
that. That's about the basic stuff that you can remember. Benedict, how does Benedict start off the combat here?
How many of these could what could I fit inside a 40-foot cube?
Let's find out.
Could I fit like 6 of the big boys?
40 foot. 6 of the big boys.
Yeah. That's my goal, is to get 6 big boys.
What? How big is it?
40-foot cube.
40-foot radius.
40-foot cube.
What does that mean?
So 40 foot in diameter,
40, is that
A
what it is?
cube.
No, cube.
but it's a cube, not a circle.
Sorry. Yeah,
I don't know what if it. I don't know if it means diameter. If it means.
I don't know what that means.
Well, cubes don't have a diameter, so
Well,
I'm
it's
assuming it means
40
like-
foot all the way across.
All
Yeah,
these
right.
squares
Right.
make
A
a
40-foot
circle.
area.
40
or
foot,
something.
40 foot
Make a
down.
circle.
No, that makes sense. 40-foot cube means 40 foot down, 40 foot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd
it's
be
a
able
square,
to hit
yeah.
6 of the big boys with all that. Yeah.
Possibly. Oh, yes, you can hit every single one of them in a
Okay.
40
I
foot
can
cube.
only
Yeah.
hit 6 though. So
Got it.
I'm gonna target the like front 6 big boys.
Sure.
So just not the top 2. And I'm going to cast slow. on them.
Ooh.
Cool.
I was gonna say,
So-
if you get to cast Fireball before me,
No, he doesn't get fireball, but this is they all need to make wisdom saves, or their speed is halved. They take a -2 to AC and Dex saving throws, and it can't use reactions. It can only take an action or bonus action, not both, and it can only make 1 melee or ranged attack during its turn.
Nice. Wisdom, you
Dang,
said?
Benedict.
Yeah, so all 6 need to make wisdom saves. DC 18.
Okay, we're gonna go left, right, bottom, top.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so
The
the top
last 2.
2.
Yeah.
So the 2
then
furthest away.
The back 4 are all not
Okay.
slowed.
So the front 4 are slowed, you guys.
that's
Awesome.
the good for to slow.
That's why I was just
Right.
kind of like, that's the only thing I could think that could really maybe help us to not be like swarmed by them.
So -2 penalty to AC and dexterity saving throws. Can't use reactions. Only action or bonus action, not both. And does
And-
it actually influence its speed at all?
Its speed is halved.
Speed is halved. Okay, perfect.
Um,
At the end of each of its turn, to make another save. Okay.
and then I'm guessing they're not spellcasters.
No, as far as you guys know, these are just
Okay,
actual spiders.
Because
right?
there's other rules for like if they're trying to cast spells.
Yeah.
Just FYI.
Those
I'm
will not
assuming-
matter for these.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's I was like, I'm assuming it won't matter, but I just want you to know just in
Yes,
case.
this isn't Children of Time. These are not sentient spiders that can, have learned the ways of magic.
Okay.
Though I do need to make a note about that, though.
No.
No, thank
Please.
you.
I am
No.
starting that this weekend, by the way.
Nice.
And that is my turn.
Very fun. Audrin, what do you do?
Can
They're all still in the pit.
the only AoE thing that I have is fog cloud and thunder wave.
Thunderwave might work.
Yeah, actually push it. Well, you could really only reach one of them with Thunder Wave. Maybe two? And they're probably pretty good with decks.
What is the radius on Thunderwave?
15,
I think
isn't
it's
it?
15 feet.
15-foot circle.
No, it's a 15-foot
cone.
Cone.
No, cube.
Oh,
Cube.
Centered on you, though. It's centered
Centered
so it's like a 15-foot out, I'm pretty sure.
oh
So you
yeah,
could-
yeah. Originating from you, I think. Is what it
Yeah,
says,
originating from you. Which means you could only hit two of them. Actually, you could hit a bunch of the tiny spiders, too.
Are the spiders like up at the top of the pit, or are they in the middle or in the bottom?
Say again.
Where are the spiders? Are they the big ones?
They're on the side of the
right. I mean, is it towards the top? Are they almost at the brim, or are they towards the bottom?
Not sure how
Or in the
deep
middle?
how deep into the pit are they?
let's say
Yeah.
they're all 20 feet down the wall of a 40-foot pit.
So they're halfway down. So the two that didn't get hit by Anna's thing are the two front ones. That one and this
No, the
one.
I
two
think-
back ones.
Two back
Oh,
ones.
the two
So,
back.
so
ones.
the four back ones didn't get it. The four front ones did. They've got
I mean,
the snails on them.
If the best option is just to get in a good position to start doing better things later, that might be that might be a good idea.
You could also just like fly into the air and just start taking pot shots with firebolt or something.
That's kind of what I was getting at.
Yeah.
I'm really worried about these small ones, like ganging up on all of us.
Well, hopefully a well-placed fireball will get rid of a lot of them.
I think just for a little bit of less like, oh, we're just gonna run away go back into where there's no map. Let's say that you had to go down a little bit of a ledge and just dropped down into this chamber. So actually, you can't just like back up off the edge of the map. It's like it would be
Running
a little bit
away.
I'm just saying, like, just so we don't have to worry about like going off the map at all.
Oh,
backwards.
okay. We can't go there anyway.
You can't really, yeah. We're just
Well,
saying.
two of us can fly, so
I guess I'll fly up and
Anywhere in particular, or just up.
well, I'm kind of thinking of flying up and going towards the center of the pit.
Flying above the pit.
Yeah. There's nothing on the ceiling, right?
Not with Takewee's 20 perception.
I don't like the wording of that, Caleb.
That's all I can tell you. I can't give you absolute knowledge. I mean, I can. I do
was
sometimes.
about to
But,
say, You kind of get to decide what happens.
but I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah. Okay, I'll flying up. Oh. And I think my best bet might just be to firebolt them.
You flying straight into the air or over the pit?
Yeah, so I would guess it would be like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I will fly right there, but I'm also 30 feet up in the air.
Cool. So you just went like 30-30 basically, sort of a thing.
Yeah.
And-
30 in an angle.
Right. Yeah, you have enough movement to do that, I believe.
Yeah.
Because how far can you fly?
For 4 hours.
No, how far?
Well, I can fly whatever my movement is.
What's your movement? That's my question.
Right. So 30 is my speed.
30 is your speed. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you just using your whole turn to just fly up there? Because 30, you'd have your one move action to move 30.
Yeah, I
There.
was right. I was moving up there, and then I'm firing a firebolt.
Well, can't you move also with your rogue stuff? Move another 30 feet up.
So I'm 60 feet above the pit.
No, because you have to fly 30 feet out, then 30 feet up. So technically, you can't.
Unless you
go
do diagonal, but I always forget how
if you go diagonally, you can only go 30 feet so much.
Guys, we're not good at triangles here.
It's true. We're
Some
very
of
bad at
us
triangles.
are. Essentially, if you went 30 feet up, you would only be 15 feet out. So
it would take 42. It would take 40 feet of movement to be 30 feet up in the air, as well as 30 feet higher than you were, as well as 30 feet across. So you don't have that much movement unless you want to spend your bonus action to do that.
If you want to be 30 feet up in the air, actually, no, that's not even that. You'd be approximately there.
You could do it if you were.
I mean, I'll just use my bonus action because I'm not going to use it for anything else.
That was the point I was trying to get at.
Well,
okay, yeah. If you're going to use, I was going to say, if you want to use it for something else, you can be 25 feet up, or sorry, you can be 20 feet up in the air. Yeah, you can be 15, 20. You can be 15 feet higher than you were.
15 feet higher than I was.
Yeah.
So
in one move action.
Okay, so I'll do, but I'm still in the same square.
Yeah, you're still in the same square. You're just 15 feet higher.
Okay,
than that.
I'll do that, and then I'll use my bonus action for Tubu.
Oh,
who was
No.
always there with me.
dang it. That's annoying. I accidentally deleted you, and then it removed you from the turn order. What did you get again? 20 something?
2014, I think.
Perfect. Good year. Good year. All
was a good year.
right. Cool. Don't remember how we marked it earlier that you were 15 feet up in the air, but tooltip. That's what we did. Uh-huh.
I feel like we should probably take these things out one by one, maybe. Like crowd can just everybody aim at one at a time. I don't know.
I mean, I'm
What do
going to
you guys
AoE. Personally.
Well, I mean, yeah, for the people who have that ability.
Which is not me. Yes, I will. Whoever you attack, if they're still up, I can go attack them as well.
Okay.
I'm hoping enough of them stay in the same. Well, I go before all the small spiders, so hopefully all the small spiders will just. Oof.
Yeah, same as Lyrith is because she's also going to cast Fireball too. So,
Okay.
I won't cast it first though.
no, sorry, she goes first.
I don't want them to all die before I get a chance to do cool things.
Sorry.
What else are you doing then, Arjun?
Well, I'm gonna firebolt. Ooh, firebolt.
I'd maybe aim for one of the big ones.
Well, that's what I was gonna do.
Well, are you gonna use your bonus action to do Tubu then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. He has a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Who you fighting? Your Firebolton?
I will firebolt the one that's closest to my friends.
Cool. That hits with a 24.
Well, should we be targeting the ones that aren't slowed? I don't know.
It's a fair point.
Yeah, I guess probably so. I'll target the one that's not slowed. That's I think closest to my friend.
So the back 4 of the big ones aren't slowed. So this guy maybe would be the closest.
Okay. So this one is not slowed.
It is not slowed. The ones that do you guys see the little snail icon?
Oh, I see it. Yep. So those 4 are slowed. So then, yeah, I'll hit that guy. Deck him in the schnoz.
Yeah, you hit him with that 24.
That's is that rolled a hit? Oh, I guess it is. I forget how my own spells work.
See, someone is measuring a spell.
11 fire damage.
Very nice.
Now about Tubu.
Mm-hmm.
I realize I can't actually
So much measuring happening on the screen right now.
Cannot see any measuring. Am I
Well, it
not
just
paying
went away.
Okay.
I
It was
turned
there a
off
second
my
ago.
broadcast to others. So
Very
it's
good.
just you seeing it, I guess.
Oh, maybe, yeah. That's
I
fine.
was trying to be polite.
Yeah, well, I'm the GM, so I'll apparently always see measurements.
Oops, sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. There's just so
okay.
much of it happening at once.
I thought it was.
I was also
Yeah, I know.
measuring.
Alyssa was doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Audrey, you're gonna do bonus action Tubu attack.
Well, how far away is this one? The closest, this one right here.
Oh,
How
good
far away
question.
is he from me?
What's his range? What's Tubu's range?
30 feet.
Ooh, only 30.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this measurement. So it's
As you said, they were 20
they're
below,
20
and
feet
then
below. He's 15 feet
15.
up, so it's already
35.
That's
35. It's already 35. Yeah, no matter what, and it's
Yeah.
even more than that because it's also 5 feet to the right. So there's no way he's hitting that. Though, to be honest, you can take your bonus action at any time. You could have made that attack.
On the way
Maybe not
over.
on this one, but probably this one. Tubu could have made an attack on.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, that makes the most sense. As you're going up, he just
Audrin just like starts to fly over and says, "Tubu, you hate spiders," and Tubu just goes like with a robotic.
Cool. Unfortunately, a 14 does not hit. He
Even
does not
with the
hate spiders.
-2 AC.
No, he hates spiders. He's just
Yeah, even with a -2. Yeah. He hates them so much that he misses in his rage. Tubu is a construct. It does not have feelings. I'm sorry. Takeway. See you.
Well, unfortunately, I don't really have any AoE things up except
Just jump
Sunbeam.
down into the pit, Takeway. How bad could it
No!
be?
That's
Never!
Anna's thing.
No.
Can't take Anna's thing.
Anna would instantly die if she did that now. Let's be real.
Not instant. It would take a couple fractions of a second.
Sure. Yeah.
I think Takeway is that since she can't hit any right now, I think she's just gonna brace herself. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna go over there, kind of get ready, just like come at me, and she's gonna cast mirror image on herself. So there's
Cool.
more of her, and then she's going to then rage.
Cool.
Get ready.
It's the spider's turns. Okay, so
Wait, why did I get moved to the front?
I
was
just
not
moving
there a
you so
second
that
ago.
Yeah, you can be wherever you want. I was just
Back.
moving people. Yeah, that's fine.
I am squishy
And
sorcerer.
honestly, I was trying to decide what to do with these things. I think they're originally meant to be stalactites. I think we're just going to ignore them. I don't think they exist on our version of the map. I think it's just smooth rock over here. Okay. Let me just double check. I don't think they have any ranged things they can do. They have like webs, but they can't like shoot them at people. So
Thank goodness. I was worried
Yeah.
about that.
So I think they're just going to move. Because they're like, our prey is attacking us. We must attack
At
them
least
first.
they're slowed.
Yeah. Okay. So it takes 20 feet of movement for the thing to climb up, and that's its entire move action. So it's at the edge of the lip right here. This one right here. Do one at a time here. And then it's going to just go ahead and use the rest of its movement to just move up and threaten Jiro probably. And then this one will do a similar thing. It's probably actually right there to start with because it's right at the edge. So 20 feet up, and then I guess it didn't need all that much movement, but so it goes right there and threatens Takeway, but that's its entire turn. Slow was a good call there, Benedict. I think this one will do 20 feet up, then how far can it get? Probably make it go right there. This one. He's climbing up that way. Can't really get to anyone. And then all of them, I'll make their wisdom saves at the end of their turns. Again, top, left to right, top, bottom to top. This one. What's the save on that?
Okay, 18. So that first one makes it.
First one. Okay, so
That's by
it's
Takewee.
one right by Takewee.
Sorry, Takewee.
It's
It's all right. At least it
longer
wasn't
slowed.
able to attack me this turn. That's, you
Mhm.
know, big.
But yeah, all the other ones are still slowed. They still get their -2 to AC. They can't do their bonus actions and stuff. Okay, Anna, it's you. Oh, wait, sorry.
the other
there's
ones, the other
four
ones
in the
didn't even
back.
move.
Yeah, they're 4 in the back. Okay, so 20 feet. 20 feet. And then this one still has 40 feet to go. So that one can get all the way here behind Vren.
Cool,
So that's what it will do. This one is going to climb 20 feet and then do another 20 and then another. Right there. It's going to be like halfway up on the wall behind you, Takewee.
Okay.
And then this one. 20 feet. And then another 20. Then all the way down here. And this last one, 20, 20, all the way down here.
Love that for me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Takewee. I'm gonna come attack some.
It's all right. That's why
So, yeah.
That's why I cast a mirror
Mirror
image
image,
on
yeah.
myself.
4 giant spiders surrounding you, Takewee. And they're all just like, and it's like, it's pretty dark in the room, right? The only light really, I think I turned daylight off. Or I think daylight is on in this room. Let me see. Let me turn it off real quick. This will probably be more accurate. Yeah, there you go. That's more accurate lighting to what's happening here. So like Takewee, you're over here and you have dark vision, so it's not as bad for you. But like, yeah, there's no light around you. It's just, you're just surrounded by spiders in the darkness here.
Yep.
And then, yeah, Anna, it's you. I assume you go jump in the pit.
No, I don't jump in the pit. My friend Takewee is being surrounded by spiders, and I
Fair
don't
enough.
think that's very great.
So you're going to go punch
I-
one and then jump in the pit.
No, I look around and I'm like, okay, all NPCs and Seth. You guys got these for. I'm gonna go help Takewee
Bye.
over there. Bye. And I run over here.
Go.
And try to start whacking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. I clicked the item quarterstaff instead of the attack. 20,
20 hits.
12 damage,
Very good. Yep. Crack a nice blow on the top of this thing's head.
22.
22 hits.
Oh,
Another
7 damage.
7.
Horrible.
Yeah, its mandibles
Um,
are trying to like pry your staff away from you, but just keep slamming it in the head.
Takewee, are you happy with the position you're in, or would you like to fall back a little bit?
As a reminder, guys, this is part of the pit. This is a little narrowed bridge.
Is what it is.
Because I can use my 1 superiority die if you want to move half your movement.
Also, Anna, would you make an acrobatics check for me?
I don't know where I'd go.
Fall.
To be-
Yeah.
right? Like,
an
I mean, Takewee
acrobatics
wants to
check.
keep them purposely moved out there to keep them away.
Yes.
So it's
I
would-
didn't.
I would
Okay,
rather
that's
try to save them for a turn. You can keep it, and then if
Okay.
I'm really desperate, Lirith also has something where I can move, where she can give you a bardic,
Mm.
and I can move to if need be later on. But for now, I think I'm fine.
I also
I just
didn't
don't-
realize this was a bridge, Caleb. I thought that was just kind of the back of the chamber.
Yeah, I when I first dropped the map on here, I also didn't realize that, but I forgot to mention it to you guys. So this is part of the pit right here.
Okay.
So this is like a little narrow bridge. And so as a reminder, anywhere that you are on this map, that is not right up against the wall on this map is sloped terrain. And so you'll have to make a DC 12 acrobatics check every time you fight or running really fast or something.
Yeah,
like
see, and then I really don't want to back up. Then I'm like, no, I'm
Okay.
good. I'll stay here.
Okay, then I won't do that. And then
I mean, technically, if you backed up to like here, I think this is stable. Like this is level.
Yeah,
Right up
I
against the wall.
guess. Like,
Just a thought.
I don't know.
To be honest, even if you do fall down, I think the worst thing that's going to happen to you is going prone. Like they're all surrounding you.
Right.
You're not going to fall in the pit or anything.
okay, so do you want to move or do you want to stay there?
I'll just stay there. It's fine.
Okay. I mean, with those 2 attacks, does the spider look like it's had anything done to it at all?
It has had something done to it. I would say it's minorly injured.
Its feelings are very hurt and it's disappointed in you.
Okay, then I guess I'm just going to kick it. Oh, wait. What's this thing? I never...
Spider punch! Spider kick!
I never use this. I always have to read it if I'm going to... Let me see. Oh, never mind. Okay, let me just kick it. 23 or 8 damage.
Very nice.
And then, I mean, against my best judgment, I probably should just stay there so Takewee doesn't get attacked by all 4 spiders. Because that would be really bad.
Just going to hang out.
So I guess...
Anna wants to jump into the pit, but she decides not to for the sake of her friend.
I don't really want to jump in the pit. I'm trying to decide if I should move to the safe space. Yeah, I think it makes sense for me to at least move to the safe space if Takewee doesn't want to.
Cool. You're still threatening the spider there. This one does have its reaction though, so it will attack you as you move.
No, because I attacked it.
No, right? Yeah, you have your thing. Yeah. Cool. All right, Lyrith.
Lyrith's gonna cast Fireball at all the small ones.
Yay,
Nice.
Lyrith!
Did I tell you that these are immune to fire? No, just kidding. Just kidding.
DC 15 dex save for all of them.
She can hit all of them?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm a little worried that they're good at dex is the thing.
They probably are. I mean, they're spiders, so...
Can she see all of them?
Haven't you heard of Spider-Man?
She doesn't have to. She can just cast
all she has to
there.
do is cast it in the middle of the... Yeah.
They all got spider senses. Of course they're good at dex saves. Spider pit. Please do not jump into it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 swarms of spiders. Okay.
You cray, Caleb.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We'll do top to bottom, left to right on this one. So what is it? 15? Okay, so they take half.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be 12.
Mm-hmm.
So save. Dead. Save. How many did you go? 6? 1, 2, 3. Dead. Save. Dead. She's definitely doing a lot of damage here.
Yeah, I mean, that was the goal.
Mm-hmm. Save.
I want the damage calculation for how much damage she did in one move.
Save. They have 22 hit points each. So she's doing half damage on a lot of them, but full damage on plenty of them. There's 15 of them, so do that if you wish. Oh boy.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get to help her because I currently have spiders on me.
Dead.
Yeah, but if we kill all
the
of
rest are
these
dead.
now with another fireball, then we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about them.
But if this one spider that's sitting right by me kills me, then I'm in trouble. I also don't have well, actually, I don't need line of sight.
I think I did something wrong here. I'm trying to see his backtrack. Dead. That one would have saved. Save. Oh yeah, I definitely did this wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, I just need to make an extra roll. That's why. But there were 15.
Dead.
Okay. So that means dead. Sorry, I'm just making sure that I'm doing this right here. Save. Okay, the rest would be good. Okay, there you go. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 remaining out of the 16. And they each have 10 hit points left apiece.
Excellent.
So yeah, we just hear. I guess we just hear the chittering of 1,000 spiders trying to get away from this fire and curling up and dying. The entire floor of the cavern is just on fire.
And Lyrith has now made it safe for me to jump in the pit.
Yeah, true.
I could take on this amount of spiders.
Yeah.
I think Lyrith is going to go through Conrad and come back here just for safety and just be like, you guys got this.
Yep.
And I'm curious if she would.
Do you guys want to know how much damage Lilith did in that one move?
Lyrith,
How much?
282.
Nice. It's
Is that
not
the
as
new
much as Deli, I don't think.
I don't think so. I
No.
think Deli's done close to 300.
I think it was
But this-
300 something, yeah.
But this is easily the most damage a non-NPC has ever done.
Or non-PC, you mean?
I'm sorry, yeah, a non-PC.
Mhm.
Yes.
And then as
We call those NPCs.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, because they're non-PCs and
Yep.
NPCs.
Yep.
Okay. Lyrith is going to also, as a bonus action, give all of us 5 temporary hit points.
All of us?
Yes. Then so it says when you do so, you can choose a number of creatures you can see that are within 60 feet of you up to no, never mind. Okay, she could do up to 6 or no, 4 of us. Probably me, selfishly.
Well, also you're surrounded by 4 spiders, so it makes
Yeah.
sense for that too.
Yeah, Takui, Anna, Bren, and
Really?
Jiro.
She trusts me already.
well, you're the guy that has the spider next to him, so that's
Yep.
why.
Yep.
So yeah,
I
the
do,
people
in
who
fact.
are like right next to the spiders and
Jiro.
not Ben, Jiro.
Yeah.
So they
Yes.
can each
So
take,
Seth, go ahead and
and
give both of
you
them 5.
can
Oh,
you
okay.
can
10.
move right now without provoking attacks of opportunity.
I
if you would
can?
like you can.
Oh, yes,
you can
please.
move
Up to 30 feet, I think, or up to your movement speed or something.
yes, you can immediately move up to its speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. So I guess Takeway's going to take that chance to fall back and be like, "Oh, hey Anna."
Bren's going to run over here, turn to her and say, thank you.
Now I feel bad that I took your hiding spot. Do you want me to move over 1 so you can go back 1 and then we can both be back a little?
I'm thinking it's Takui, if you would like to back up to here, that's fine.
Oh,
Right on
Oh,
the edge
there.
of the
Oh, okay. Well, but I don't want. But I would rather
Can
stay
we
in front of
swap?
Anna.
here, I'll go there and you go there.
Excellent. Yeah. So we both just kind of like
That's
both
fine.
back up because we both have that. So
I could move 55 feet, but instead I'll move 5.
so there you go.
We see Anna's muscles tense because she knows she could have run 50 more feet in that in that moment.
I was so
Oh.
ready.
Yeah.
You
and
gave it
Jir-
to You gave it to Jiro too?
Yeah, Jiro can also move if he wants, but he made.
I think Jiro's kind of made to like
Yeah.
stay and
Yeah, don't let Benedict get all beat up because he's concentrating on slow.
I just have a good idea, but Jiro can't be where he is if I want to do it. Wait,
That's fine.
If Vren had moved here, wait. Vren would know what to do. Vren would know what to do. I'm just trying to. Yeah. This still hits all of them. Okay.
I mean, Vren can also like call out to Jiro if he needs to.
No, because he brings a good point of not wanting. Jiro wouldn't want to move to protect the squishy.
Tavi and Benedict and Conrad don't need to be in front of the spider right now. So yeah. Cool. All right. Speak of Conrad, here he is. Conrad.
Does he have any AoE?
Going to? I don't think so. He's good at like assassinating things and stuff. I think he might do his like inflict wounds thing that he was doing before. That seemed to do a good amount of damage. Actually, I think the first thing he'll do, he'll just do his what is it called? Eyes of the Grave, I believe. No, not Eyes of the Grave. It's Path to the Grave, I think. Yeah. He uses his channel divinity to mark another creature's life force for termination. As an action, he chooses one creature he can see within 30 feet of him, cursing it until the end of your next turn. The next time you or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage, and then the curse ends. So he's going to do it to that spider that's in front of Jiro. And it's like hits with an attack, I believe. So I don't think it's like an AoE thing that it will go off on. With an attack. So it's not if it's doing like a radius with a save, that's not going to count. But anything person who like attacks it, hits it with attack. Okay, so that's what he'll do. I think is that a bonus? No, that's an action. What does he have with bonus actions? I think he'll just hide. No, I think he'll just move against the wall, so he's not gonna. He'll be protected a little bit more. But I don't really think he has a bonus action that he can really use. Because it's an action. I think that's it. Yeah. That's his turn. Tavi. Let's see. He's got sneak attack. Is it in a bonus action to do the insightful fighting thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so he'll just stay there with Jiro and do insightful fighting, try to bonus action. He has to make an insight check against its deception. So you got a 14. I don't imagine the spider's going to be good at this, but we'll see. It is not. Cool. So he gets sneak attack no matter what on the thing. And that's a bonus action, so I think he will... Better for him to do rapier or damage wise it is. Okay, so he'll stay right where he is and just do his rapier attack from the corner there. Well, that's a critical failure. Yep. That's Tavi's turn.
I think
But yeah,
Tavi's just officially afraid of spiders.
All right, Jiro. What's Jiro going to do?
I'm looking over his stuff a little bit, and I think, see, it has his vow of enmity, but that feels a little. Actually, how many channel divinities does he have? Oh, he only has one. Yeah, I'll probably save it. I think he's going to attack twice because I think that's what makes the most sense. Because I also don't.
Conrad did the path to the grave on this, so. Yeah, I would say pile as much damage as you can on this first attack because Conrad had did the path to the grave on it. Okay, which means it's going to have vulnerability to all the damage.
Oh, in that case, I think he's just going to attack with his greatsword?
Yeah. It's kind of like a weird Falcon scimitar-like thing, but kind of like
it said, well... Oh, I need to add a different Divine Smite on here because he has Divine Smite for first level and Divine Smite for second level. And I think he might do a second level Divine Smite. What the? I was trying to type in Divine Smite and it freaked out on me. Divine Smite 2, Electric Boogaloo. That's a 3d8 radiant.
Oh yeah, I forgot that he can just spend spell slots to do like a regular smite.
Well, he can do divine. He have like a first level divine smite, but if he casts a higher level spell slot, he can get an extra d8. So that's an option. We're gonna go for it. So he's gonna swing with his greatsword and miss. Luckily, he has an extra attack, so he's gonna swing again, and I'm guessing that
there
hits.
you go. Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay, and he's gonna then do
double damage for whatever you get here.
So that's 60 damage.
Whoa. Wow, that's most of its health right there. Yeah, there you go.
Man, just imagine if I'd... Oh, no, that wouldn't have mattered. Never mind. If I'd used one of my... using one of the channel divinities would have just given him advantage, which wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, so you just cut through the thing. Giant gash appears across its like abdomen. Yeah, definitely very wounded.
I don't know if he has any bonus action stuff really worth doing. If people have to make saving throws, they get an extra stuff.
Oh yeah,
with our aura of protection, but I don't think
paladins
that hasn't mattered yet. I don't think he has anything to do with his bonus action. I spent all the last time playing him being dead. So
isn't Hunter's Mark a bonus action?
Hunter's Mark is bonus action, but it also would have been a spell, and I wasn't sure how that.
Yeah, I think it's we just did decide is spell slots being spent. That
I thought
right?
smites didn't count for like that because
I wasn't sure.
Not using action economy.
Smite.
But I could be totally wrong.
Spell slots.
I also figured it was better to use the spell slots on smites than
I definitely
Hunter's Mark.
think for that at least.
Let's see.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I mean to click here.
Cast a bonus action spell and
it would have done an extra 10 damage.
Divine Smite.
The smites are technically more damage anyway because the smites are d8s and the Hunter's Mark is a d6. So I think it's technically better to... Oh, no, it's 2.
Well, also with Hunter's Mark, it's continual.
That's true, but it's also... Isn't it concentration?
Possibly.
It is concentration.
You have it in front of you.
It is concentration, so saving it for that is a little... It could have gotten a little bit more, but saving for smites is a little
And I could also be thinking of different kinds of smites because there's like 50 different smites that you can do.
And I think that's all he's going to do. It's just that. So Vren's turn.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything against.
I'm guessing I could have done it. The thing is, every spell slot is technically a little stronger as a D8, even though he wouldn't have to. If he lost his concentration, it would suck. I guess that's my main point.
Yeah. Up to you.
Well, he's gonna do that. He's just gonna do what he did. Maybe later. We'll see how these go down. Because next, what's going to happen is Vren is going to, as an action, pull out his broomstick. He's gonna get out of here in a second. Then he's going to bonus action quicken spell, which is 2 sorcery points, to quicken a cone of cold, which I believe, Caleb, if you saw me measuring earlier, I believe hits all of them without hitting.
Looks at me.
Okay. And then, so they have to make, let me put this in chat. So that's a con save, DC 19.
Whoa.
No, I'll take that damage. That damage is decent.
35. Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that spider by him is dead. That's the other reason.
Definitely for sure. Okay, so this one fails and takes 35.
Is that the one that dies?
I'm starting with the bottom one right there next to you. So
because if they die with this, they turn frozen solid. Ooh. Dang it!
It still saves, but how much? Let's see, how much is that? What's half of 34?
17.
17. Yeah, it still dies. Still dies.
Oh, okay. It's frozen solid.
Nice.
Oh, so that creates a nice little obstacle.
He makes it.
That
Does
one makes
anybody
it-
want some spider sickles after this?
No.
Good, because I don't either. But I do
Yeah.
want to extract the poison.
That one fails. Yeah, a creature killed by the spells becomes a frozen statue until it thaws.
Very nice.
And then, as my move action, I'm going to move 30 feet in the air, probably like around,
Oh yeah, I have a broom.
maybe,
Do you cackle?
no, probably like move here and then 20 feet in the air, somewhere around there.
I mean, hey, Vren can shapeshift into the Wicked Witch of the West if he really wants to.
He
Or
could. He
east,
doesn't
whatever.
know who the Wicked Witch of the West is, though. So now I am out of the way, and so it was either that or cast.
Now I'm trying to think of what green races there are, so you could do that.
Goblins?
You could be an orc or something. Yeah.
Orc. Yeah, that is my turn.
Go. You could be a troll. Some of like green trolls. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. What does it look like when we sear the cone of cold? Like, what do you actually? How does Vren do that?
Well, what is the spell components of this? It's verbal, somatic, and a small crystal or glass cone. So probably what it is actually. So Vren has something on him that is his focus. It's a small little necklace, and it looks like it has a little bit of liquid in it. And probably what it is, he touches it and like speaks some words to it, and he like throws his hand out, and out of it just comes like this giant, like kind of emanating from it comes this giant cone of cold.
Nice.
It technically requires a small crystal or glass cone, and technically it's a little crystal necklace thingy, so whatever. And he does that, then he flies away.
Cool. All right. These spider swarms are probably not going to be able to do a whole lot in this combat, but let's see. I don't even think they're going to be able to reach anyone, so this will be fun, but let's see. So 15, 20. Okay. So yeah, they're basically all at the lip. Those ones are at the lip of the edge there, the lip of the pit.
Do I not have dark vision? Because I should have dark vision, shouldn't I?
I might not have put it on your token yet. Do changelings have dark vision?
I believe I have dark. I think it's the specific. Something gave me dark vision. It may have been my back. No.
Go ahead and check on that and let me know.
Yeah. I'm like a shadow sorcerer, and I think that's what gave me dark vision.
That makes sense.
I'll check.
All right, so the spiders are slowly climbing up, but they're not going to be able to do much here, so. Okay. Benedict, back to you, buddy.
Okay. It seemed to work well the first time. So I think the smart thing for him to do is drop concentration or like recast slow, but on like the on like these guys over here. Hello, can I? Is it gonna let me?
120 feet, Caleb. So I do have dark vision.
Dark vision of 120 feet.
Yep.
Nice.
Whoa.
The shadow sorcerers.
I think he's gonna recast slow on the five guys over here. The 4 big boys and the one little swarm.
Yeah.
I'd like some
try and-
daylight savings time on the five guys, burgers and fries.
to try and make sure that Anna and Take we don't just get chomped on.
And you can hit him better. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So, what is it? What's the save on that again?
It's
Wisdom?
let me click. Wisdom save.
What's the DC?
18.
Okay, so failure, 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 success, Success. So this back one is not slowed.
And then
and
the swarm.
is not slowed, but the
And then
3 front ones are.
The other one on the right-hand side that was slowed is no longer slowed
Right. Yes.
because it's concentration.
Yep. Very good.
And then I
Right.
think that's really all I can do.
Yeah, I think a lot of Benedict's magic, I think, because he's in like an order cleric, is just like shouting commands and stuff. So yeah. Being obeyed. Cool. Audrin. There's just a mass of writhing, fiery spider corpses below you. And there's also the
firebolt got so much stronger. No.
As a reminder, there are 6 petrified fish in that pit too. It doesn't seem like they were too affected by the fireball.
Thank you for the reminder, Caleb. I am very confused and concerned that you reminded us about those things.
There's none on the map, so I just want to make sure.
Okay, fair enough. I go down to collect the fish. No, I'm kidding.
Again, petrified. So when I say petrified fish, I mean like giant petrified fish. Sorry, not like small petrified fish.
Oh.
I mean like huge sized.
Okay, good to note. I'm gonna
like
fly
swallow
over.
Jonah size.
Not that big. Bigger than let's see what. Let me check something real quick. But yeah, what are you gonna do?
I will fly away. Let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Make them die. Hallelujah. By it. I grabbed the wrong one.
Horse-sized fish.
Okay.
Would you rather fight a horse-sized fish
or a fish-sized
6 horse-sized fish or 22 fish-sized
Why
horses?
is everything horse-sized? Why are these spiders horse-sized? Why is that the curse of the place? Is everything is horse-sized now?
No,
don't you know this is Horse Thief Canyon?
They're large creatures, which is also the size of a horse in D&D. So. Just giving us some real world comparisons. Troll size might be also a comparison.
I'm gonna fly over here, and which one of these big bad lads has actually been hurt?
On the left there.
Yeah, out of the ones that are going after the girls here.
Just this one right here. This one was attacked by Anna.
Well, good news. Time to toll the dead.
Cool. Is there a save there?
I'm pulling it up. DC 16.
DC 16 what?
I think it's wisdom. Let me just do this.
Yeah, DC 16 wisdom. He fails, takes 24 necrotic damage. Nice. That was a good hit.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So we just see Audrin. What does it look like when Audrin does Toll the Dead? I think we've seen Conrad do it, but.
I imagine Audrin does like finger guns and just like points them and then just does that. And then you hear the bell sound.
Yeah, there's smoke coming out of your fingers. And yeah, I think we just see the spider start to curl up and smoke starts to come off of its body and some of it's shriveling. Cool.
Yes.
You can have Tubu attack or...
Am I in range? Is this 30 feet?
Are you still 15 feet up in the air?
I would have moved back to... Oh, I can move back down to ground level. Do I want to move back down to ground level?
I think you're fine either way, but yeah.
If I'm fine 15 feet up in the air still, then I'm gonna stay 15 feet up in the air.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because it's only 20 feet away. Yeah, it's 25 feet from Tubu to that. So you're good. Cool. Yeah, so go ahead and do that. It has an AC of 16 right now, so because of slow.
I wish somebody didn't cast slow on my computer.
Nice.
There
Like
we
a hit.
go.
Certainly hits.
And
8 force damage.
I'll take it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it's on its last legs, which is saying something because it has 8 of them.
I was gonna say that.
I knew you were, which is why I said it first.
So in 2 hits, I did 32 damage. I don't know if that's good for Audrin or not.
It's decent. Seen more. Tikwi.
Okay.
They're about to move, so right there you can see that they're about to like spring on you, but
I know. So I'm just debating if I want to hit this one first, because if I do that, then my ancestral protectors will be on that one, and if that one tries to attack Anna, they're going to be at a disadvantage, and she's also going to have resistance. But I also want to try to like make sure this one dies.
do you want to make a medicine check?
Yeah, sure. I'll make a medicine check. 16.
Yeah, I think you think that maybe one hit might be enough for that right one, which means you could probably waste your first hit on the.
I know. I'm
spend.
just like because if I like don't hit it, which probably won't happen, but if I don't hit it,
If you do hit the thing, you should be able to kill it if you
Right.
roll good enough damage.
and that's really my thing.
Yeah, so it's a risk you could take. It's not a dumb risk to take, is what you think.
Right. Okay. Got it. I'm gonna move up then. Emily, what do you think? Should I hit this one first? That way.
If you do that, the only thing you would be risking missing the other spider is you getting hit, because then I can always walk around you and hit it on one of my attacks if it's not dead yet.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this one first. That way, hopefully, it's at disadvantage for its attack on you.
The one next to Anna.
Oh, well, I didn't even
Ooh.
hit it.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
great start.
Yeah, no. All right. Well, then she's gonna move
critical
her.
fail.
So she's gonna then move over to the other one.
Mhm.
Try to
Yeah,
hit
it's like
that one.
halfway up the wall, right? So like it clambers up the wall just enough that you just like slam your warhammer into the wall, crack the stone, and then we see you. Anna, threatens the thing again, and so you can move away for a second and then try to slam into the other one.
All right. There we go. 12 damage.
12 damage. Oh, so close, but no cigar. So close.
Can I use my bardic inspiration?
Yeah. There's definitely a chance.
Okay,
Wait,
then I'm
you
gonna
can use bardic for damage.
Mhm.
yeah, blade
Oh.
flourish.
Right.
You're
So I'm gonna,
College of Swords, right?
yeah, so I'm gonna do that and then up my AC for that use.
Cool.
So 3 damage. Seriously,
That's a lot.
Caleb.
It has 1 hit point left.
Seriously, Caleb. Seriously.
It literally always happens. Specifically to Alyssa, it always happens.
We need to start some sort of 1 HP rule. Like every time an enemy or anyone.
No,
gets
this is
down
just
to
part
1
of
HP.
our drinking game, right? That we have with these Terra shows.
Once I do the podcast version of that, that's when I'll start the actual counters for these things because I'll be able to evaluate them honestly.
I was gonna say we should all put $1 in a pot or something.
No,
Every
no,
time
I'm
that
not
we-
putting $1. I already took my drink.
All right, it's the spider's turns.
All right. Well, she is gonna move. Or no, I guess she'll.
They don't have reactions if you
Oh
move
yeah,
back.
That's
she
true.
will
Yep.
move back. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Cool.
That's why I was like, oh yeah, that's why that's safe.
Real quick though, you did move forward to make those attacks. Make an acrobatics check for me.
Oh, I thought you said that was safe.
That space isn't safe, which is where you moved.
This space isn't safe.
You were right here, right?
Yeah,
That space is not safe. I said anywhere touching a wall is safe.
but this isn't even close to the ledge. You still got like a whole.
I said
3 feet
the
here.
entire chamber is dipped like a bowl, and unless you're right up on the edge of the
Are
the
you
walls.
serious?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I did not catch that at all.
Part of the
Okay.
reason I'm flying right now.
Well,
I
yeah.
didn't know that, but I'm glad I'm flying right now.
Okay. Well,
Sorry, I honestly should have had like Jiro and Tavi. They all should have made those rolls. I just forgot.
Well, Jiro hasn't moved.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, no, I know, but they're not against a wall, so I won't have them make it now.
All right.
But
I guess I'll make. You said acrobatics.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay. Oh.
Yeah. So with a 6, you're instead of moving back, you fall prone, and I don't think move forward at all. Actually, roll a luck save for me.
You could still stand up.
Well, am I? Yeah. Can I just use the rest of my movement? Is that
make a luck save. Well, I'll let you know what happens.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. All right. That's all I needed.
Well, this is the thing, right? Isn't it 11 or higher? Because the way it works on a D20, that's 10 is the last.
Yeah, but the way it
number.
works for death saves is 10 or higher.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know, 10. Because this is the thing. I feel like the path of least resistance is that you fall this way towards the pit.
But you said it's a bowl, so that it's going.
Yeah. So this bridge though is kind of like sloped up, but then the sides of it are down. Like anywhere that's not a wall, it's like slowly going down on any side towards the pit. I'm gonna call it with the 10. I think you instead of what you would have done, which is just kind of go prone and bump up against this spider right here. And then stop moving. Instead, you move backwards, right? So your swing, you hit the spider with your second swing there, right? But your momentum takes you a little bit too far, and you slip, and then you fall backwards into the pit this way.
Oh, God.
So you take 16 bludgeoning damage as you hit the bottom of the pit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Takewee falls and slams into the bottom of the pit.
And actually, I really only take 3 because I have temporary hit points, so I'm feeling fine.
This has suddenly put me in a very bad position.
Yeah. How many feet did I fall?
40.
40 feet.
I fell 40 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, see, if I had known all of that, I wouldn't have moved.
I said all of that multiple times earlier.
No.
So said, what did you not know?
I thought that, okay, here's what I thought, Caleb.
Yeah.
I thought that it was around these edges.
Yeah,
And
that's what I was thinking.
That's the obvious one, but Emily and I brought up the fact that we had this conversation that this is also part of the pit.
Yeah, but you said only if you were right up next to it. This is not right up next to it.
The thing that I said was that if you are next to the wall, you don't have to make the roll. That's the only thing that I said.
Yeah, because you have that space, but I didn't know that it meant like my assumption was okay next to the wall, and as long as you weren't right up next to it, because that's what you said when you first walked in, is that when you're right up next to the ledge, you're gonna have to make saves. That's what you said.
No,
Yes.
So no. I said right up next to the wall of the cavern is where you don't have to make saves. That's the only thing I said. I didn't say anything about the ledge. When I said ledge, I said I was meaning the part that isn't the pit, right? The entire part that isn't the pit.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry, Anna.
I should have saved myself by being Benedict and Anna.
The only reason Takewee seems incompetent right now is because I didn't make these saves for Jiro and Tavi earlier, which we should have done. But yeah, which we can make those rolls now if we really want to, but I don't think anyone wants that to happen. So yeah. Okay. Luckily though, the spider's not going to attack you. They're probably just all going to attack you.
No, that's the problem though. That's a problem.
It's good for you, just not good for Hannah. Okay.
Okay, but are your ancestral protectors, does that still work for this one?
She missed the first hit.
No,
right?
but
it's only for the first attack?
It's for the
first hit?
It's for the first. Here, let me specifically look at the wording. It says first. The first creature you hit with an attack on your turn.
Okay, so this one
has
I'm
disadvantage.
still protected from.
And if it still does hit you, then it's halved.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to move to Vren and attack.
I'm in the air.
How far up in the air are you?
Like 15 feet in the air or something like that.
Okay, I think that's just enough. Then I guess he moves to Tavi. I forgot you have a broom. We need to specify this actually.
How are you specifying it with him?
I'm gonna put a tooltip on you.
Okay.
15 feet up. So if we go over your token, it'll say that.
Ooh.
Boop. That's on Audrin too right now. So okay, so this spider's gonna attack Tabby. 15 does not hit, and it only has 1 attack per turn, guys. It has no bonus actions.
No, that one has whatever you want it to have.
No. I know. I'm
just
saying
in general.
the slow did not affect anything there. It only has the 1 attack. But we're only
Good
finding
to
this out
know.
now. Yeah. Okay, so then the other one, you said it had disadvantage on Anna because
The one to my right.
To your right. Yep. Mhm. Okay, it's gonna try to bite you anyway though.
Yep.
18
That
still hits
18. Yes, is my
because it
armor
has
class.
disadvantage.
But
Yep.
now it's halved, whatever that damage is.
7 piercing and 30 poison damage.
Good
Okay,
thing
well-
that's halved.
Okay, let me think of math.
You can also
15 plus
Well, make
3,
a
that's
make a
18.
con save. Make a con
Okay.
save, Anna. You might take half of that damage.
Okay.
Also, it's 18.
I
Yes.
just make it.
Never
Yep.
mind.
Okay.
So,
So I take half the poison damage.
Yeah.
So that's 15 poison damage. So then that's 22 total, then halved again.
I think so. Yeah.
So that's 11 damage.
Great.
Minus 5 temporary hit points is 7
Nice.
damage.
Very good. Very good.
Oh,
Unfortunately, though, I think this other one right here is going to just climb up the wall and get above you, basically. Right?
that's
S-
rude.
So it's on the side of the wall, like right above you, attacking you. So you're gonna get 2 more attacks from your
Okay.
your left and your left there. Ooh, critical.
I'm Ren seeing that she's getting is getting
Bodied.
double teamed. He's going to cast
Triple teamed.
triple teamed. Yeah, he's going to spend a spell from his ring of spell storing and cast silvery barbs to give it disadvantage.
Thank you.
Nice.
So
Is that something
17
you can do
misses.
after it rolls?
It specifically said, he only puts in the chat because this is a new spell that we haven't done before.
Oh, re-roll the d20.
Yeah, so he has to re-roll,
so
but
Yeah, we're not going to take that one doesn't even count unless there was already disadvantage or advantage before the roll. So I'm going to roll again, and that will be the roll that it gets.
yeah, it's kind of hard to do it this way, but
Yeah, exactly.
Works.
So you did 11 though. Yeah, I got
Misses.
worse. Yep. So that missed,
Thank
and then there is
you.
still one more
welcome.
though. Bite on him on you.
I got rid of a crit.
That
I still
hits.
Yeah, regular hit though for this
Yeah.
this other one. 7 piercing and
Okay.
21 poison unless you make the con.
I make
What'd you
the
do?
con save barely. Oh my gosh. That's
So
crazy.
17.
Okay. 17.
17 total damage.
So that's, let me do math. 75, 60, okay. Math has been completed.
I was saving that for the squishy people down below, but I feel
Nah,
like
that's a good
saving
one.
the crit was probably better.
It's me. I'm the squishy people just up above.
Yeah, with how much damage they can do on the poison, that was a good call.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Oh, also, silvery barbs. I can give another creature advantage on their next attack roll. Build check or saving throw.
Against that creature, right?
No, just in
Or
general.
just in general?
Chosen
Oh.
creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. A creature
Yep.
can be empowered by the spell at one use of this spell at a time. And I think he's going to give it to.
Right, so it's the way the spell is worded, it seems like it just makes someone else in the room encouraged by the fact that that guy just missed, right?
Yes, and I think I'm going to give it to Jiro. Just
I was about to
'cause
say,
he
give it to
can-
somebody who can get sneak attack, please.
Oh, actually, well, because Jiro can essentially power attack with smite,
Okay,
so that
yeah,
works.
that's
That's
what I'm
kind of
like,
what I was thinking.
Do something with, yeah.
Cool. Just for funsies, I'm going to roll what the damage would have been on that crit.
No.
Nice. Oh, let's look at
Gosh.
that.
Ow.
It's actually not as good as it could have been, but still fun.
Okay.
Still
there's
glad I got rid
There's
of it.
still 3 more spiders to deal
Yes,
with.
yes, there are. Okay, so this one is going to move to Jiro.
He
Wanna
can't
move-
move there. That's a statue.
Yeah, that's a statue. That's true. Can't
Oh,
move
yeah,
there.
Okay, he'll move.
Only one of them can
okay.
reach them.
I'm going to move this guy first, right? So he's going to go to Conrad, I think, an attack. He probably looks the weakest. So bite on Conrad. Whoa, there's the crit.
Oh,
Well, I traded
Yeah.
one crit for another crit.
Yeah.
oh no.
Sorry, guys.
All right, I'll make his con save for him. And by make, I mean fail.
Okay, but a target dropped
Oh.
to 0 hit points is stable but poisoned and paralyzed.
Yeah, so he's not going to die from this.
But he might get eaten.
Will go down, though.
Okay.
So he's at 0 and paralyzed.
But automatically stabilized.
Yes, automatically
So he
stabilized.
doesn't have to make death saves.
Nope.
Okay, I mean, I feel like that's good.
She prefers her meat fresh. All right, cool. This other one is going to come along the edge here. And he can squeeze like it's, I think there's like a rule for this, but I think it's just like takes extra movement to get to kind of squeeze into that space between his spider friend and the statue.
Is there any change to attacking when you're squeezing?
I'll check.
I honestly don't remember.
I don't remember either. Squeezing into a smaller space. It has disadvantage, and attack rolls against it have advantage. I think it can probably actually make its way around the other side, though. No, because there's another spider there below Vren.
You've made your
spiders
too large.
I know. Okay, this is what it's going to do. It's going to go all the way here. And then it's going to move up the wall 10 feet, I think. 10 feet. Just trying to do the math in my head here. 35. They can move 5, 10. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be on the wall above Lyrith over here.
Great.
Right, just gonna go around. This is the nice thing about having a 40-foot climb speed. And then it's gonna bite Lyrith.
Oh, he can
Misses
do
though.
all
No,
those
it's
moves.
not.
Holy moly.
All right, and there's one last one, but I'm not sure what it's gonna do. I guess I could probably do a similar thing. Yeah, you know what?
Have it
It's gonna do.
squeeze. Just squeeze. It's fine.
Nah.
Go for the next target.
Yeah, it has plenty of movement to be able to do this.
These are dumb animals.
It's gonna be right above. Yeah, but they're also thinking 3 dimensions, my friend. They're not limited by the floor. All right, then another bite on Lyrith. Oh my gosh!
No. What the heck?
Why does the DM get Merry Christmas?
Why?
What is
Oh, boy.
happening?
Okay,
Another
well,
crit.
she'll make a con save.
Yeah,
and
go ahead and make it.
fail.
Uh-huh.
I think she goes down. No, hold on. Let's do
Uh-huh.
the calculation.
I think
Hold
so,
on.
yeah.
14.
There's almost no way.
Yeah, no, she's
57.
down. Yeah, she's down.
Yeah, so she's at 0 and stable.
Oh my gosh. What is this?
Very good. And that's the spiders. Anna, it's you.
Okay. Besides
Suddenly the pit's not looking so bad, guys.
I know. I love pits too.
Just
Famously.
attack that one that has 1 hit point left.
I
and then
know.
Come join me.
I'm-
Come join me.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so have either of the top spider, the wall spider. I was like
Yes.
top spider, above spider. No, both of them could be both.
Mhm.
Are wall spider and then top spider, have either of them been hit?
No, they have not.
Cool. What about spider, bridge spider?
Bridge spider below Vren
Yeah.
has not been hit.
Cool.
This spider over here has been hit, and this
so
spider right here has been hit.
So far away.
Yeah. the other
That
side
guy's
of
on
the
the
pit.
wall. So far away.
Yeah.
Um,
Come on, Anna, just wall run.
I cannot do that at this level of monk.
Cannot do that yet.
Cool. So I guess I'm gonna attack the one that's on the wall.
attack the one that's almost dead.
I know, but I want to do that with the one that it would take less.
True. Yeah. Do
Damage.
just the kick. Yeah.
Well, I guess I should really just attack it first. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna attack the one that should die first.
Cool.
That's a 13. That
A
misses.
13 does not hit.
Okay, let me attack it again.
25 does.
7 damage.
It did.
Okay, so now I still have a bonus action. So maybe I don't use it to kick. Maybe I use my bonus action to something else. Cool. I'm not sure what I should do right now.
You get out of the way, I can fireball
Jump
them.
in the pit with me.
Yeah, I would like to use my movement to jump in the pit.
Okay. Yep. And you can land
Whee!
because you're a monk just fine, right?
It's 4d6 damage. Yeah, so I can. That's 24 max, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I negate all the damage. Hi. And then
Takewee's like stomping and raging, like, "Ah, I can't believe I fell down
you're,
here.
you're still prone, but yeah.
Like a toddler on the floor.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to second wind.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Hannah took a random level of fighter.
Don't worry about it. We gotta level up again so I can get another.
Emily's arc from
another
playing
attack.
Raya in Terra Nullius to playing Anna in Terra Invicta has been wild.
I was too constrained. Oh, okay. I get 9 HP back.
Emily is the really conservative Christian kid who was raised in a like really restrictive home, and has
Now
gone
finding
to
out all the swear words.
and has gone to college, like at a party school.
Okay. That's the end of my turn.
Alrighty, Lyrith is gone. Okay, Conrad
And so
is also
Conrad.
gone. Tavi. Okay, so Tavi, I think, is probably just going to turn to the spider next to him. He'll try to bonus action Insight, because otherwise he does not get a sneak attack here.
Well, if he can get sneak attack if he attacks this one.
Yeah.
Because all of us are standing right next to it.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yes. Okay, he'll do that instead then, I guess. And then he has a, you know what? He can bonus action disengage, can he? Bonus action.
Mhm,
So he'll
disengage.
do that. And then
But then he's gonna have to move.
Yeah, which would make a slip and fall, potentially. Or does he have to do that anyway?
So you know what he'll do? He'll bonus action disengage. He'll move up to the wall here and then make his attack, which will not trigger the acrobatics check. Mainly it's like attack, trying to like be in combat and fighting while you're on the ledge is the main thing. Okay. Well, he misses.
No, isn't he flanking with me? With Benedict?
With
Yeah, is Benedict still up?
yeah, Benedict is that's true. That is a flank. So 26. Wow. Wasn't very good sneak attack damage, but that's fine.
He rolled one. No, he didn't roll ones on everything. He just rolled
Wasn't
two
too
ones.
bad though. Cool. Yep, so Tavi stabs it in the eye with a rapier. Trying to keep away from the spider that was behind, like attacking it from behind. And then it's Jiro.
How bad is this thing looking?
Very bad.
Okay.
It's a spider. Did it ever look good?
Depends on if you're into spiders, I suppose.
Well, this first attack has advantage. So he's just going to swing. Maybe he will actually. Should he Hunter's Mark? Because he can move the Hunter's Mark. Which, given we're surrounded now. No, because he had to concentrate on that. And he's about to get hit, probably. He'll just swing.
Cool.
and he has advantage
Swing,
because of
bada,
silver barbs.
swing.
So 17.
Do you have advantage from
Yes,
something?
silver
that you
barbs.
just- Oh, yes.
Silver
yes,
barbs
yes,
give him
yes.
advantage.
Cool. Yeah, 17 does not hit because it's not slowed. Sorry.
Okay, well, he'll second attack.
Yep.
Which does not have advantage now. Right?
Yeah. I think
next
believe it's the
attack roll,
next
yes.
attack,
So.
yeah. Hey!
Crit! With Divine
Finally.
Smite
Nice.
at level 2.
This is going to be overkill. It's very much overkill, but yep. It did.
And now does he have to make acrobatics to stay up?
He does, yeah.
Okay, he has -2 to this. This is going to be
He's very bad at this. Yeah.
Oh! Wait.
Amazing.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay, well, he's up.
You're fine. I knew this was gonna happen.
Maybe I should, you know what? Actually, maybe I shouldn't have
Alyssa,
spent
like usual, is
I'm
the
just
only
so
person who embarrasses
embarrassed,
herself.
I
Take
jumped in
me
with
supposed
you.
to be so
What if I-
cool.
What if I
Yep.
acted like I slipped, but just landed in a really cool
I like to
fashion?
think that Anna like really like she lands and then she does that thing that like my son William does when he's upset. When he's upset, he like slowly like looks back and he's like,
It just falls down. Yeah. I am on the ground with you.
I'm
Oh, no.
upset.
Very good. What a friend. Good job, Anna.
I'm just here to support you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Alyssa really needs it. All right, cool. Is that Jiro?
yeah, because he did his two
Smite
attacks.
stuff, yeah.
Cool. Then Vren, he is going
Vren.
to how bad are these spiders, these 4 spiders in this left of me looking?
The 4 spiders to the left of you.
So all the 4 spiders that are like on me and to the left. So like the ones with, how are these ones within fireball range of me?
All very good health. Most of them untouched.
You know what that means, guys? Level 6 fireball. Because I gotta do something.
That's true. And
Wow.
take you're out of range.
Cute Pitbull singing Fireball. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun,
Good.
dun,
Or is
dun,
fireball
dun.
the best option, or is cone of cold? Because do they have good deck saves, or have we determined that?
For spiders.
They have decent deck saves.
Okay, maybe
Are
I'll
you
do
about
cone of
to
cold.
Invalidate the fact that I just sang Fireball.
No, because you sang, and your singing is never invalidated, Emily.
Remember, you have a sonorous voice.
Appreciate the sentiment, Jordan, but Seth, I just really,
Fair enough.
I really went
Fair
out
enough.
on a limb for you.
Sorry, I want to make sure we actually kill these things, and it might be best to do cone of cold instead. What could I hit them with cone of cold? I'd have to move. I'm gonna move myself to measure. There would be a 60-foot cone. That might be my better option. Just because I don't want them to save and invalidate high-level spell slots. Because how did they do in the last Cone of Cold? I should have checked this earlier. A +2 to that. Yeah, I think Cone of Cold's a better option. So I use my other level 5 spell slot. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Wait. Yes. Wait, let's do this first. I'm gonna move where I am right there. So I'm gonna move like over and down a little bit. Do Cone of Cold. 41 cold damage.
Only the one on the far left makes it.
Is that the far
Okay.
left top one?
Far left bottom.
Bottom. Okay.
Okay, so how are they all looking after taking 41 cold damage?
definitely worse for wear. They're all below half except for the one that saved.
Okay. Oh wait, no, right. I can't cast even if I bonus action to spell it. How it would still have to be a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, so we see this Todoroki-esque ice blast go and hit all the spiders. But
And
yeah,
it's
they're
still
alive.
up. And so probably he swears under his breath like, frick, I thought that would do more.
Yeah, they're tough little buggers. Seems like.
Yeah. Okay. Dang it. Bonus action. Ooh. Yeah, here's what I'll do. Bonus action.
Tough. Big
I am
buggers.
going to use 3 sorcery points to summon a Hound of Ill Omen.
Interesting.
So it is essentially a direwolf. So we can just use the Deli direwolf for now. And oops. And yeah, it's essentially just a direwolf I get to command.
Cool.
And I do, that's a bonus action? Yes, bonus action spin here. I'm going to put this in the chat. Oh, that's longer than I thought it would be. So yeah, it's just, I have a direwolf that is, it's medium, not large.
Yep.
It said to use direwolf, though, didn't it?
Yeah, so it's a dire wolf that is just medium instead of large.
But it's something that's going to hopefully take some of the heat off of everyone else.
Cool.
And then I'll move a little bit out of the way a little bit more, and that'll be my turn.
Cool. All right, swarm of spiders. Let's see if they can do anything.
Please no.
They can get to Tavi. Can't do anything to him. But they can get to him. These guys are going to surround the Tavster. Or they would like to, but they can't. This one is going to... I don't think it really wants to attack the Hound. Does it have reactions?
The Hound?
Yeah.
I mean, it just says use direwolf statistics.
Can make opportunity attacks, but only against his target. Okay, so they can move past it just fine.
Oh yeah, I have to select a target, don't I?
Yeah.
So the target will probably be the one that's less damaged.
This one in the back.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Most of these spiders are just slowly creeping forward, and they can't really do anything. So, okay, Benedict.
Okay.
I'll be shocked if any of those spider swarms get to do anything in this battle.
Oh, it also has 5 temporary hit points.
I think I want to do a guiding bolt at
Cool.
this spider
Sweet.
on the wall.
Mhm.
And it's going to be at 2nd level. I'm guessing that hits.
It certainly does. 26, yep. Ooh, so close. 2 hit points left.
Ah!
Bolt of light hits the spider, but it is not quite dead.
I freaking rolled so poorly.
I imagine that Benedict is getting out his anger on these spiders right now because he's a little frustrated that Anna is secretly part of the Blood Sisters and didn't tell him.
I just don't think I have like any.
I thought you said the blind sisters for a second. I'm like, wait, what? The what sisters?
I just don't think I have any like bonus actions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Algin. More
I was-
firebolts.
I was originally like, oh, Takewee's in the pit. Would it be helpful for me to fly down and bring her out? Now Anna's also in the pit.
Yeah, I
So-
was contemplating doing similar myself.
No, it's okay. I specifically wanted Anna to come down because I was like, okay, if she comes down, then the spiders will come down to
Mhm.
us. That's what I want.
I just
want
needed
the
to not be
spiders to come
surrounded.
to me.
I just needed to not be surrounded by 3 spiders on my
Yeah.
own. That's
Yeah.
why I left.
Well, and that's why I wanted her to jump down, was because I was like, okay, if she jumps
wasn't-
down, then
It
she's no
wasn't
longer
because
surrounded.
there was a pit right there and you could jump into it, Anna. Come on.
No,
You just love it.
not at all.
No, if anything, I'd go help the NPCs because they have
Yeah.
3 spiders on them,
Very true.
and
2 of them are
Yeah,
down.
2 of
That's
them are
just-
down.
That's 3 spiders. That's your everyday. Have you not had 3 spiders on you? Come on.
I
Well-
did actually. I had 4 on me at one point.
That's
but
what I'm
neither
saying.
of
It's
them
just an
attacked
everyday
me.
occurrence.
Just whatever.
So here's my question. How do the 3 of them look?
Moderately damaged. This one is almost dead.
That one has 2 HP left.
hmm
So all right, Mr. Ruler. let's do some calculating. Yeah, I could do that. And are they all on the ground, or is this one on the wall or something?
Yeah, so these 2 right on the back are up on the wall 10 feet. 10 feet up the wall. So they're almost at your height.
Okay. So
So
is
you
there-
can basically calculate it as if they're straight ahead of you, more or less.
Well, I'm really more wondering, is there a way that? Oh yeah, maybe yes. So is there a way that I can? I apologize if I actually end up doing this. Or maybe this is what you want. Anna and Takewee. If I fly like right here into this square here,
Surrounded by the spiders.
and
corpses.
thunder wave.
And push the spiders into the pit.
Could I thunderwave all 3 of the spiders without hitting any of the NPCs?
From up in the air, depends. What's the radius on that again? It's a cube originating from you, a 15-foot cube.
15 foot.
Then yes. Yeah, you can do that. Well, I don't think you can get this guy in it. Without. Well,
Could he get that guy if he hits Benedict?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Benedict is at full
Which,
HP right
yeah,
now.
which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Well, because if it's a 15-foot cube originating from me, and the cube is, can we just draw the 15-foot cube? Can someone like?
You can use the ruler for this. You can do a.
I have not
square.
been. I don't know why. Me trying to measure things tonight, it's been very difficult for me.
There's a lot of really fiddly bits to it, which are
Yeah.
confusing.
Like-
Trying to figure out where to measure it from.
Finding a
It's
spot to
sort of
click that
confusing.
is available to click sometimes is difficult.
Uh-huh. Snap the corner.
Because
okay, yeah, I
if
think, there you
it's-
go. So if you're in that square right there and you do this, honestly, actually, yeah, you can do it like this, Audrin. What's her face? Lirith is on the ground, prone right now. So if you do it, and this spider to the top spider right there is a large creature, so it's high enough in the air that you'll be able to hit it, even if you don't.
I don't think that's how the cube originating thing works, though. It has one of the edges has to be centered on you, not the corner. Assuming I was seeing that the right way.
One of the, I mean, isn't that?
Wait,
What do you
what?
mean?
How,
I mean,
how are
then
you
he
tr-
can just fly over Benedict and be on that square.
Because
Yeah,
are you
actually-
saying it? Because you were just drawing it from the corner. I was just confused. I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
were
I'm
saying
just
it was
drawing it from the
originating corner. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. That's just the easiest way that I've found to draw the squares how I want them to be.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think because if it's originating from you, I think you can do that just fine. and then have it high enough in the air that you're only hitting the spiders.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah,
So,
you do
which square do I need to be on?
You can be right there. You're just in the air, right?
Okay. Yeah. So I do have to use my bonus action for that, but that's fine.
To dash.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you kill one of the spiders. Actually, you should kill one of the spiders anyway.
Well,
Yeah, the one on the far left is definitely dead.
it kind of depends on how much I suck with this roll.
Fair
Or
enough.
really how much they suck with it. Because it's a DC 16. Yeah, let me just...
Well, as long as they just do 4 damage, one of them's going to die.
I wish I had higher spell slots.
Nice.
Yeah, that guy's definitely dead for sure.
Alright.
But con save 1, 2,
Spider
3.
Well,
corpse flies down.
Constitution save.
Oh, they all fail.
Hey!
They're
Yep.
pushed 10, 15 feet.
10 feet back.
So this corpse goes falling into the abyss. And then 10 feet, you said?
Sorry!
So
It's
that
10
one
feet,
gets
right?
pushed.
Yeah, 10
that
feet.
one gets pushed. It's still on the bridge though. This one, and what is it? They go prone. Is that part of it?
They're just
Yes.
pushed. What's this?
Let's do a spell description here.
Yeah, there it
Oh,
is.
it's somewhere.
Pushed.
Yeah, they just pushed
It's
10
just
feet.
pushed. Okay. So that one's definitely, the corpse is pushed into the pit, obviously. But unfortunately, this one, if it's pushed 10 feet straight that way, it's still on the ledge and it's fine. I can have it make an acrobatics check, but it also has a climbing speed, so I don't think it's going to be super difficult for it. Yeah, I think it's fine. It doesn't fall. And this one is on the wall, so even though you push it, like it has a climb speed, right? It's as if it's just on a horizontal surface anyway.
Is it pushed one more? I don't remember where it was. Is that 10 feet?
It was directly here. So
Okay.
10 feet for a large creature is there. Yeah.
I just couldn't remember. It was just weird because it was overlapping the spider.
Yeah. So that one's corpse. So a giant spider corpse does fall right next to you guys, Anna and Takewi. Just falls into the pit next to you. Its legs curling on itself as it dies. All right, cool. And what was the actual damage on that? 16, 12? Yeah. Okay. Cool. They're not dead, but
Does the little one die?
Oh yeah, I guess no. It was too low to the ground. It wouldn't have been able to be hit unless he
Oh.
wanted to hit Lyrith too, which he didn't want to do.
Does the little guy take any, can the little guy survive underneath big guy?
Oh, you're right. It would
Just
probably
the
get
little
pushed
guy.
too. You know what? I'll say the little guys get pushed. Actually, you know what? No. I think they're swarms, right? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they can be in.
They're
Yeah,
allowed
they
to
can
be
they
in
can
there.
occupy a creature
Okay.
space. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. There's too many. Like I'm sure a couple of them fall off the ledge, but it doesn't matter because there's a giant swarm of them. All right, cool. Takewi.
What to do? I'm just a raging barbarian in a pit.
Is that the new? I'm a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I'm dirty. I sleep with animals. I'm not a Christian. I'm just a barbarian in a pit. I'm just a
What to
raging
do?
barbarian.
I'm just a barbarian in a pit.
I'm just a raging barbarian.
Raging
in a
barbarian.
pit.
Raging barbarian in a pit. Yeah.
That sounds
You
like a salt,
unfortunately-
actually. I'm gonna write that down. as a
You
salt
unfortunately do not have anything to hit right now, unless you want to hit Anna to keep your rage up.
Well, rage is only
Slap me.
if I take damage or if I hit something. So
Slap me.
I still have until the end of my turn, my
Right.
next turn. To,
Can you punch a dead body? Does that count? Can she just hit?
No.
or
a
I
dead
think it's
spider?
the beginning of my next turn. I have until the beginning of my next turn.
Let's check that. I don't think
pretty
that's
sure.
correct, but
I'm,
Yeah, I feel like
I'm
it's
like
the
really
end.
positive.
Do you have any javelins?
if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. Yeah, no, that means that if you do not
Oh.
attack or get hit this turn, it will go away by the end. At the
And it
end of
has to be hostile creature. It even said that,
Yes,
so
you
she can't just
you
slap
can't
me.
attack. You can't attack.
No.
But that's what I mean though. So I took damage. I attacked
Yeah,
something.
but since is part of the condition
last turn.
that
Okay,
makes it
so-
end, right? So
Right. So okay. So
it's
it
not
has to be my-
saying 2 turns away. It's saying if the last time that you were hit when this turn ends was last turn, then it ends.
Mhm. Okay. Got it. Okay. I mean, I could just re-rage.
Yeah, you could. Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
do
you
you
have plenty of
have-
rages.
Do you have any throwable weapon?
I have a javelin.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you just
There's
throw-
currently a spider on the wall.
Well, it's
And there's a
also
spider right up
still
above you.
40 feet up.
That's true.
How far is your javelin range?
My javelin is 30, but 120 at disadvantage. So I think I just have to attack a creature, though. I don't actually have to hit a creature, though, to keep my
I
rage. Is
believe
that right?
so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could
So that's
throw.
worth
I
it.
could throw the javelin. Can
Yep, makes sense.
I? Is there a way for? Because so this one's on the wall. Is this one also on the wall, or is this one?
Those are like not right above the pit. Though,
Yeah,
right?
I think the only one you can hit this one or this one.
Okay, or this one.
Yeah. I was trying to
Is
think.
there a way that I could angle myself where I can get it in a line because it's my javelin of lightning? Is there any way I could get
don't
like a
think
line?
so. No.
No.
Oh, also, take away. Remember, you don't have your javelin of lightning. It was stuck in the construct and it went away. Remember,
No, I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
We lost it.
Yes.
it was.
Dang it.
Remember, it got stuck in the spider construct and as a plane shifted away.
Really?
We guys, we
Oh.
lost a lot
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
I hate that thing.
Yep.
Gosh dang it.
There's
Okay, well
currently a
I
bunch
do
of
have
stuff
I
stuck
do
with
have
Deli.
just a regular javelin, so I guess I
Yeah.
can just do that.
Mhm.
That feels like a waste.
Yeah, at least it keeps your rage up.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you gonna do, right? Like you're stuck
I
in
mean,
a pit 40 feet down.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I'll just I'll throw 2 javelins at the one that's right there.
Mhm.
Or
Okay.
should I do this one? Which one's more damaged?
Very
Guess
hard
I-
to tell.
I guess I
I think
wouldn't.
they're like the same.
Okay. So I guess I'm gonna attack that one. I'll just
Okay.
pile in on that one.
Do it.
2 javelin throws. Oh, nope.
It's disadvantage, right? Yeah, so they both miss.
Oh man, that's right. Dang it.
Yeah.
Will you taunt
mean,
them as you throw so that they come down to us?
Well, let's be real. Throwing a javelin 40 feet up from a pit is very difficult, and have it actually do anything to your target. Yeah.
Yep.
See, I think that's the perfect reason why she keeps her rage.
Right.
Because she's just so mad.
Is that you do, Takeaway? Is that your turn?
And it's just like,
That's my turn. I'm just so useless this whole combat. I couldn't even kill one spider. This is so frustrating.
Luckily, Takeaway, the javelins do fall back down into the pit with you, so it's easy to grab them again.
Those spiders just better come to me. I just want them to come.
Okay, so Spider over here is going to
And obviously I stand up, if that wasn't unclear.
Yeah, yes. I think I was
think you threw
imagining
those
all of that.
javelins from laying down, and so that's why
I
they
was
missed.
just so mad
to
that I
be-
was just
to
like,
be fair, you
"Ah."
can't-
Disadvantage no matter
You
what.
can't
so it
get
doesn't
double
matter.
disadvantage. Yeah, so you could have done it.
Just for style.
And then that's probably what happens, right? I just like throw them and I'm like, oh my gosh, dang it. And then I stand up.
Yeah.
Because if it
okay,
did
so-
hit, it would have been real cool.
Yeah, I know. This spider goes over to Lyrith, grabs her, which doesn't really. He doesn't. The spider doesn't really have to roll to do so because she's not going to stop it from doing that. And then I think it's going to just climb up the wall.
Okay, wait. So it went into my space, right? Or no? Does
No,
it
this
go
one
into
right
space
here.
that Benedict would get a reaction
It's still on the wall, so no.
to grab Lear, though? Didn't
No,
it need more
yeah.
legs?
Conrad could have done something if he wasn't unconscious, but yeah. So it has
What?
it has a bunch of them. It just grabs with the 2 front ones and
But
then
it's so
it just climbs up the
big.
wall.
Oh,
Wait,
what
wait.
a reaction!
is it climbing into my range and away from my range?
It is not climbing into your range. You're
It's
still
It's on the
too far.
wall, so
yeah, it's on the wall. Yeah,
Wouldn't it be protruding out 5 feet since it's so
it would be
large?
protruding out 5 feet, but that does not
that's my
matter
point,
for either
right?
Benedict
so technically
or.
it would be
I don't think
like here.
If it's
so,
protruding out, then it should be in my attacking range when it
that's
leaves.
true, actually.
To grab Lyra.
I guess it does. That's true. It's a large creature. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Benedict can do something Audrin can't. He's still too far away. But yes, Benedict could do a reaction. That makes sense.
I'm a warcaster.
Oh, sick.
So I would like to cast.
Never got to use Warcaster as Deli.
In the words of Avenged Sevenfold, this means war.
I would like to cast Command.
Can you use that?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are
Warcaster?
the stipulations for command exactly?
I think you still have to be
Let
an
me see.
attack.
Does Warcaster? You can use reaction to cast a spell at the creature. The spell must have a casting time of 1 action and must target only that creature.
Yep, that fits.
It fits.
Yeah, and it's intelligent enough to be able to hear you. Does it need to understand language? Because that would be the kicker. If
it does need to understand language.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Dang.
Yeah, you'd need like a creature control thing.
Okay, wait. So then. In that case. I'm going to cast. Just freaking guiding bolt it. How bad does this thing look? Not bad.
It's bad, but probably not enough for 1 guiding bolt to kill it. No.
Okay, well, I'm still going to do a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Sure.
Just to try.
Hmm.
19?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
18?
Ooh, that's a lot of damage, but not dead.
Okay. It may continue on its merry way.
I think you could have killed it if you had gotten high enough, actually.
Why did you say that, Caleb?
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to have said that. That's just so unnecessary. I almost cast it at 3rd level just to try, but I didn't. And so that's just really unnecessary to say something like that.
You would have had to basically do max damage to actually do it, but I think it was possible. It had 10 hit points left.
Okay, that makes me feel slightly.
Yeah, so again, possible, but not likely. Okay, so then it is going to crawl up into the recesses of the ceiling and start eating Lyrith. Let's see.
How far is the ceiling?
I think it's 40 feet up too, so it can go quite a ways.
So can it start eating Lyrith, or does it need to use its action to do extra movement?
I think it used its action to pick her up, so I don't think it's going to start eating her right away. Yeah.
So I can guiding bolt it
from the ceiling.
I think so.
And Lyrith is going to fall 40 feet.
Yeah, but she would take 2 death saves instead of being eaten.
We don't have great. Well, actually, I don't know what cleric has.
That is a good question. Let's see.
Just saying. It's pretty much anything is better than being eaten at this point, because you can't really come back from being digested by a spider.
There are ways.
Yeah.
There are ways to get back body parts.
I would say we probably just rule it as death saves, probably. Right? Like it's going to attack her and cause a death save or whatever it is, right? And then she'll have to start making them as she's dying from what it's doing to her. It really depends on whether or not, like, is it just like grabbing an object, usually an action?
Yeah.
That's
I used my action to grab my room.
Yeah. Okay. So in which case it crawls to the top of the wall, like in the recess of the wall up there, and it has her, but it cannot attack her this turn.
That's right.
Okay. So then this one is going to, I guess it got attacked by you, Takewee. So yeah, I think it'll come down and attack you.
How does it get down? Does that
Crawling?
bridge like go all the way down?
At the very least, it can crawl to the right here, right onto the edge. It has enough climb speed that it's not going to be that big of an issue. It's probably on the wall right there, Takewee, next to you.
It's cool.
So it's not actually on the ground there. But...
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, like fight me, please.
It missed. There you go.
You sound so disappointed.
This one will do a similar thing. It'll crawl down the wall and attack you, Takewee.
It can't make it that far. It's slowed.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it can get to you, but that's all it does.
Is that the one I targeted with the wolf feet boy?
It is, yeah.
Okay, I don't think it has to attack it. It just always knows where it is.
This one will probably attack the wolf, though, because it feels threatened by it. So we'll try to bite. 16.
It hits.
Yeah, it hits. Make that con save. Unless it's immune to being poisoned for some reason, which I don't think it is.
Actually...
I think it's just like a monstrosity instead, and it's a little bit smaller. I think that's the only difference, really. Yeah. It can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult for terrain, but it doesn't say it has any like special resistances or whatever. So
I thought it had mentioned something like that, but I couldn't remember.
No.
Okay, it'll make a Constitution save and probably just disappear. But you know what? It took a bite
DC
from
12.
Constitution.
Yeah.
It fails and it dies.
It dies.
But
so the thing bites into it, hoping to like kill it and eat it, and then it just dissipates into shadow.
I mean, it took that instead of one of the PCs or NPCs taking it.
Oh, my
So
lunch.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, come on. I think that's all the spiders. Yeah.
Wanna go ahead and remove that from the thing?
Yeah.
Technically, I should have rolled initiative, but I figured it just goes on my turn like we've done that before.
That's fine. I don't mind that. All right, Anna.
Okay, I'm going to attack right spider.
Makes sense.
I believe, because that one's been more damaged.
Yeah.
AKA damaged at all.
Mm-hmm.
25, 11 damage.
Not dead.
15.
15 misses.
Misses.
And there's not really room to flank it.
No.
Its angle, so.
I'm going to do flurry of blows.
Cool.
Oh, wait. Its AC is
18.
18. So let me, 1 second. I have to look through my like 27 extra things that I can do. Okay. I'm going to use 2 key points to turn that 15 into a 19 to hit.
Nice. Go for it.
So
Hey, it's dead.
7 damage, not the +8.
Oh, just the 7? Oh, okay.
Because it's not the crit. That's fine. Because now I'm going to kick it.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I missed.
I'll freaking use another key point.
Okay.
I'm freaking killing this thing. I'm so annoyed. 6 damage.
You did.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I was going to be so annoyed if it had 1 HP left.
1 hit point. Yeah. No, it had 4 left.
Just using all of my key points to kill this freaking spider. I'm just over it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that's my action and bonus action. And
do you want to just move over to where this spider is or no?
No, I think I'm gonna move right here.
Sorry.
Because
Meat shield.
Takewee's got her mirror images still, right?
Yeah.
And she's raging.
Yeah. No reason to get yourself.
Got this.
Yeah.
I believe in her.
All right. Lyrith is still stable. Nothing has changed with her, either her or Conrad. They're both they're both like stable and paralyzed. Tavi is going to attack. Maybe. You know what? You know what he's gonna do? He is going to bonus action disengage to get out of the range of all these swarms. Move over here, and then fire a short bow at the spider holding Lyrith. It's gonna be a hero. Oh, he is so gonna be a hero. Critical success.
Wow, somebody is gonna be getting a date after this.
All right, so the question, I don't think he gets sneak attack on this, unfortunately.
He moved.
He
Don't
moved.
think
He didn't do
there's-
steady aim.
yeah.
There's no threatening creature within 5 feet, like an ally. She's like incapacitated and stuff. So, but it has 7 + 4 is actually just enough to kill it. So, yep, it's dead.
Yay.
And then Lyrith falls to the ground.
She does. And she takes she would take 46, but instead I think she just takes 1 failed death save, I think.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Is
Yeah.
it one?
And
I
Jiro's
think
about to
it's
bring her
one.
up.
Okay, well, I'll just put 1 failure on there for now. I thought it was
Oh
2.
wait, cure wounds.
I think it's 2 if you're like a creature is right next to you and hits you.
If it's a
But an
melee
attack.
attack, it's
Yeah, it's like a
2.
melee
Okay.
attack.
I have a question. Wouldn't she just go down because she's stable?
Right.
She,
so then
right,
she loses the
she
death
goes
save.
into the dying phase of the game instead and takes 1 failed death save. Right, where before she was at 0, paralyzed and stable. Now she is still paralyzed, but no into the dying phase now and has taken 1 failed death save.
Okay.
Right. But yeah, I mean, I think this is probably like Tavi is probably trying to catch her, but can't really do that with his action. I
Yeah.
don't think. So we can describe that that's what he tried to do, but she like fell to the ground and he's like grabbing her body. He's like, Lyrith, are you okay? Lyrith, talk to me.
Oh,
All right, Jiro.
I'm looking. Lay on hand. So it's just lay on hands.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
I thought-
makes sense.
I thought for some reason he had something where he could like give it to multiple people, but I think I'm thinking of something else. Where it's like you just have hit points you can just give to people.
Lay on hands, you can do different people for different amounts, but just
Yeah.
different
Well, this
turns.
says is a touch spell.
Yeah.
it is.
So like you can do 5 points of lay on hands to one person and then the
Right.
next turn give another.
I know.
5.
I
you
don't
just
know
have,
what
like,
I'm
a
thinking
pool
of.
of hit points.
I thought I could
Just
do
not
it to
all at
multiple
once.
people at once. I
No.
don't know what I'm thinking of. That the problem is I can't really reach her.
Let's
Could
be
I-
honest. Nobody's been able to reach her yet.
Could I like get
You just
stand
go
like in
that.
Conrad's space?
I'm just letting you know you don't need to worry about bringing Lyrith up if you don't want to. I can do
Or
that on my
Benedict
turn.
can do it. Yeah.
Oh, and I can do it.
Benedict can do it on his turn and
Oh.
also damage 3 of the swarms. Hopefully.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, first, do I have
a
to? Okay.
plan.
Do I have to roll acrobatics to move?
Not to move. I think we'll just say whenever someone attacks. Actually, so Tavi really quick actually needs to make this roll. Maybe that's the reason that he doesn't get there in time. Oh no, Tavi crit failed.
And then he falls.
Yeah, so he slides off. And takes.
Oh, would he not fall,
46
like, over here?
instead. Yeah, maybe.
It's like the-
I mean, I was imagining because he's grabbing a short bow, right? You know what? I don't know if
Oh.
he has to make this roll just to shoot a bow from his angle. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because
And it
the
makes
idea would
sense
just
for
be like if
swinging.
you're running around and swinging your swords and stuff, then you have to like maybe you're tripping. But maybe it doesn't make sense for Tavi here because all he's doing is just like aiming a shot.
Yeah, but I guess if you described him though as like trying to like go to like trying to catch Lyrith though. I
Oh,
can
that's
see
true. Yeah,
him
maybe
s-
that's just how it happens.
That's why I was
like
thinking
not,
like
not that I want him to take damage, but just
That makes
I
sense,
don't know.
though.
Yeah.
it makes sense that he'd fall over here if he was trying to run to catch her and failed.
Yeah. So maybe that's how it happens. He goes run to catch her, and so just says Lyrith as he like slips and then tumbles into the pit himself.
Well, Jiro is going to step over here. Now that he's by the wall. So he's by the wall. And he's going to smiggity smackety
Yeah, he
his
take all the
great
swarms.
sword. He's gonna go the one on the left first. How
Okay.
how damaged do these things? These things look pretty damaged.
Moderately
don't they?
damaged. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They all have 10 HP left.
10 HP. Okay. So he's gonna swing with his great sword.
Hit.
That does 2d6
Don't
plus
don't. Oh, they have a turn before Benedict. But
I'm just wondering if it's worthwhile to use a leveled. You don't think so?
I
They only have 10 hit points.
I know, but
don't-
there's like a 50-50 chance this won't kill.
Okay. I don't know if they're gonna move or not.
Actually, wait a second. Let's take this back. Scroll back a second. I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark, which will give me one more
There you go.
thing of damage. And I'll wait, no, because I have to move it as a bonus action, don't I? Or do I move it when it dies?
And you, I thought that was.
I think it's still a bonus action.
It's still a
Yeah.
bonus action. It doesn't cost another spell slot though. You can do it as a bonus action. And
Yeah, I
keep
can
moving
move it as a
around.
bonus action. Well, I'll only be able to attack twice, so this will still work. Okay, so bonus action, Hunter's Mark it.
Cool.
And so this in there. So this will be 1 damage from the Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And
So you need to do 9 with your greatsword then.
yeah.
Hey,
There we
9. Yep.
And
so
then I'll
dead.
go to the second one, and I will smack that one.
Okay.
11 does not hit.
11 is not a hit. Yeah.
Okay. Then Vren, I think. How bad does this spider look?
Which one?
The spider right here.
Yeah, at the top there.
Pretty
Moderately
untouched.
injured.
Oh no, that got the
Yeah, Kona Cold got him. Yep. As Vren
That's really
rides
the
on his
last
broomstick
big
above the pit.
spider. That's one of the last big spiders left. I think what Vren will do is he's going to 4th level fireball that one.
Cool.
I don't want to waste my 6
Just-
levels yet.
Well, I guess there's some
And the 4
yeah.
small spiders near him. That was not great. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna spend a single wrong character sheet. I'm gonna spend No, I won't ask yet. I'm gonna spend a sorcery point to reroll the 1, the 1, the 2, and the 2. So I'm gonna roll 4d6. 4d6 plus what did I roll elsewise?
Bunch of 3s.
So that is 12.
12, yeah.
So 46 plus 12. This will be the damage. Much better.
Whoa.
Worth the sorcery point.
So
So that
37 damage.
37 damage.
37. All right, DC 19 dex save.
Yes.
If the big spider fails this, it dies. It does not fail it.
Dang
It got a crit
it!
success. So 36, 18.
And then all the swarms would die, right?
Yeah, all the swarms are
Question.
dead, though.
Wait, it's slowed. Does it have disadvantage on Dex?
Oh yes.
It does.
Oh my
so
gosh,
it fails
you're
and
so
dies.
smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job,
actually-
Alyssa.
I was
Thank
actually
you.
gonna say I was gonna silvery barbs it, but never mind.
Yep. There you go. So the entire part of that cavern just goes up in flames and more dead fiery spiders.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Does
It's
it
the
get?
swarm's turns.
Would it have gotten this set of spiders too?
Oh, that's a good point. Let's see where.
Yeah. Could you reach it?
I think so. I didn't see that one, so I didn't actually think about that. Oh yeah, I could reach that one easily.
Sweet. Yep. So it's dead too.
Cool.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Swarm spiders. They're just gonna be attacking Jiro here.
They're gonna flank me. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Okay. They have less than half their hit points. Just the 21, I think, right?
Yes.
4 piercing.
Ah.
Yep. So scary. Hey, at least I got to do one attack with these guys, you know?
And that's it's a Constitution save for the spells for concentration, right?
Yeah. Con
Yeah,
save.
yeah.
DC 10.
Okay,
You're
okay.
good. Benedict, I assume you're going to get Lyrith up.
Yes. I will healing word Lyrith at a
Mhm.
first level because she's still going to be poisoned and paralyzed. So,
Mm-hmm. Very good.
so she gets 6 health
She's not
back.
dying, but she is paralyzed.
And then, which is probably a scarier experience for her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to go
Your eyes
here.
open and just starts darting around.
And then use my cantrip Word of Radiance.
Nice.
And the 2 swarms need to make DC 18 con saves.
Nice. They both fail.
So they both take 7 damage. So if somebody can just hit them with a little rock, they all will die.
Yeah, they both have 3 hit points left.
Just like little rocks, please.
All right, Audrin.
I did contemplate a quickened magic missile on them.
The only big spider left is down in the pit with Takui, and then there's just the 2 swarms over by everybody else.
And I'm pretty sure if you kill it before she gets to, you're going to anger her more.
Do not kill
Don't worry,
Steel.
Takui. I've got it. It's just a fireball. Just.
But yeah, I mean, Audrin, you could do your 2 pistol shots on both of the swarms and just finish them off, right?
That's true.
It's kind of lame,
Yeah.
but
I don't know. I feel like it's pretty sweet if I can pistol 2
that's
swarms.
that's actually very true.
Like, logically, it doesn't make sense. But if Audrey can pull it off, I mean, that's kind of awesome.
It's probably like a narrative. It would probably just be Audrin somehow doing a whole bunch of them in a row, just just getting all the rest that are scattering about.
Narratively,
it.
that would make sense. But,
I just like how much the red X's are on the board. It's like
So
there's just
many
blood
death spiders.
everywhere.
Just spider death
It's like
everywhere.
pretty satisfying.
Most of them are on fire.
I'm
Or
pretty
frozen.
disappointed that none of those X's are because of me.
Most of them are from
Well, I mean, let's be honest, Takeo. You probably hit one of the minor spiders when you hit the ground in the pit. There's probably a little spider squished underneath your
Wow,
body.
what a pity throw. Thanks. I appreciate that.
You helped defend me and kept me from taking a butt ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
you actually did do the one big one that I killed specifically.
That's true. I mean, you did damage on them.
Actually, no, even more so. We noticed the spiders.
That is true.
Yeah,
That's
you're actually
valid.
really great. We really like you a lot. Don't be
Thanks, guys.
sad.
I really appreciate it. Things have just been so sad since Deli left, and I just feel like I have the weight of the world on my shoulders, and I don't know what to do.
That's why you fell, because you were on balance from the weight of the world
Yeah,
on your
really.
shoulders.
That's it.
Meanwhile,
I'm definitely going to make a super cut of all the moments we picked on Alyssa for falling in this pit through this episode. Audrey, did you pistol?
he shot one, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, nice. Yeah, 19 hits.
Fire and I shoot and hit. And
As long as you can
please
do...
miss.
3.
Watch him roll,
Well,
too.
I actually realized they have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing because they're swarms. So he does need to get
Whoa.
more than that. But go ahead and roll.
So you need 6.
The frick, mate.
Just roll 6. You know what's funny? I said watch him roll 2 as well, so I kind of called it in a sense.
Amazing.
Just roll 6. That's you guys.
I didn't say just roll a 6. I said now you need 6.
Audrey,
But I
do you
think
shoot the
you
same
didn't
one or a
see.
different one?
I think you didn't see this hand. I think you only saw this hand.
This is so high. Jordan's voice just got me.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Do you want to try to finish off that one or shoot the other one?
I'm gonna use the pistol on myself. I'm gonna shoot myself in the foot.
Think you already did that?
Audrin's like, solidarity for Takui. Boom. Dang it.
Yeah, it is solidarity failing.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking? The same one?
Same one.
Yeah, that hits and you kill it no matter what. So
I'm so wrong with damage. Are you kidding?
you do a minimum of 1 damage. So that's all. All right, that one's dead.
Either of them.
It does make sense though, because Aldrin's having to shoot the same swarm multiple times to finish it off because there's so many of them.
Yeah, that makes more sense narratively than they all
Somehow
perfectly line up.
You just shoot them right through like a line. Yeah.
I am not
Takui.
mid-blitz. I can't make those.
Would you like to kill? Would you like to kill a spider, Takui?
Where if I don't kill this spider, there will be
You're probably not going to kill it. It has too much HP.
The
but
only
good
reason
luck
I
anyway.
killed my spider is because I used 3 key points to kill it because I was so annoyed.
I'm just like, I just better at least hit this thing.
Just roll
If
2
I
crits.
just you know,
That's true. You can do that.
like I'm just so over this.
Come on, Takeway. You can do it. You can do it. We believe in you.
Thanks. Okay. All right. 24.
Hey. There you go. Hit
Okay. 16 damage.
a modest amount of damage.
How dare you say that to her?
How dare you?
How dare you say that to her?
20.
Hey, yeah, that hits too.
There's the Takeway I know.
It's
A
a
little bit
modest
more
amount of
modest.
damage.
Yeah, it's not dead yet.
You know,
Sorry.
that's okay. It's fine.
Maybe
Hey,
another
hey, hey,
round.
You know what? Takewee is a modest woman, okay?
Fair enough. All right, it's the spider's turn. He's gonna bite you.
Okay.
He
that's
bites
fine.
you.
Okay.
Oh, that's pitiful damage on the poison.
Okay. So halve the piercing damage and then they roll a con save
Mhm.
for that. Oh,
Ooh,
wow, that's
failure.
pitiful. I have a +7 to con. Really, Takewee? Really, Takewee? Come on, girlfriend. What's
Take the full
happening here?
16 there.
What's happening here?
All right, Anna, would you like to finish off the spider?
I'd like to attack it. Whether or not I finish it is not up to me.
And with that attitude, you're gonna knock it out of the park.
25 to hit.
Hey, that's a hit.
8 damage.
Not dead yet. That one misses. And that doesn't work.
I'm gonna kick it. 27 to hit.
You kick it so good.
6 damage.
Not dead yet.
Honestly, I'm okay with that take. We can finish it.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
go back over here. I'm really just not that upset about that.
Yeah. Lyrith and Conrad still don't really do anything. Tavi is down here now.
Hi,
and will
Tavi.
stand up.
I swear to God, if Tavi finishes
Tavi
this
gonna
thing
kill
off,
it?
And that's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah, he'll just shoot it with his short bow.
He does get
You're-
sneak attack.
he's gonna
already
be
has
the
it out.
hero. I
He'll
just
get
know
sneak
it.
attack.
I just know it.
Nah, he misses. He
Ah.
misses pitifully. It makes sense though. He's like struggling to get up off the ground after he fell down in a pit, and he's like, "What?" All right, cool. And then Jiro, there's
You go
one swarm left.
Smack the swarm.
Hey, you smack it.
I don't think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste spells.
Yeah, you kill it.
And
Swarm is gone.
he's gonna then move over and move over here and lay on hands.
Conrad.
Conrad.
Cool.
Just one though, because
Sure. Yeah, just make him awake.
yeah, just wake him up.
Cool.
I would
Vran.
just like to say maybe waking him up is the
The
crueler
less
thing to
merciful
do.
option. Yeah.
Just wanted to throw that out there as a possibility. Because also, is lay on hands an action or bonus action?
Oh, actually, that's a good
It's
point.
an action.
Oh, never mind. He doesn't do that.
yeah, it's an
then.
action. You can't do it.
Let's just let him sleep and
Let him
sleep.
sleep.
Just let
He'll
him-
just go over.
No,
He'll just go over
why
to him, Conrad and pat him on the head.
Yeah, you don't want to be aware when you're paralyzed and
Yeah.
poisoned.
We see
So
Lyra's eyes
Vryn's gonna
still
fly
darting around.
over. How bad does this spider look?
Very bad. Please kill steal from Takeway.
Don't you
Please do
dare.
it.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
Please
She's gonna
do
hit
it.
you even more.
Third.
Do it. Do
The question is which level? I think third level magic missile should do it.
I
Wait, why
Takeway
did I
will
not
hate
let
you
me?
forever.
Oh, I guess I just have to press it.
You just have to do it multiple times. Yeah.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's dead.
Okay.
After the three hits. Yeah, so Takeway, you're gearing up. You're like, I'm gonna kill this thing. I'm finally gonna kill this thing. And you raise your hammer, and then invisible force just slams into the spider.
Are
You
they
just
invisible?
Ragdolls,
Let me have it. Could you?
ragdolls against the wall and just crumbles to the ground.
I would have been more fine with Tavi killing this thing than you.
Hey, me as a player, yes, wants to give it to you. Vryn would have killed it.
Very true. Very true.
It's fine.
Very fun. So yeah, we see our heroes surrounded by dead spiders. Would you what
Or as
what do you
Vren
want-
calls
Get
it,
us
a
out of the
Tuesday evening.
pit. Vren and Audrin, come retrieve us out of the pit,
Prob-
please.
Probably that is what's happening. His friend's coming over to get you, and he like as he's flying down, he kills it, and he's like, "Need some help getting out of here?"
Take me like, she like calms down from the rage, like, Okay, so I just as a player am mad. Okay, Takewee's not actually mad.
Sure.
Takewee would like, as she like calms from rage, she just says, "Is everybody okay?"
Everyone's fine. They're down, little bites, but everyone seems fine.
Okay, get us out of here.
Audrin also flies down to pick people up.
Yeah,
I'm
and
assuming
she's definitely going to go with
Anna's-
Audrin.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Anna's going with Vren and Takewee's going with Audrin, but
Well, there's also Tavi.
Tavi can find her way out.
I was gonna say,
actually, Anna could probably find her own way up, no problem. But
Yeah,
either way,
I
it
don't
doesn't really
wanna.
matter. I think maybe we'll say Takewee and Anna get brought up first, right? And then I think maybe Tavi, he's looking around and he says,
Don't look at the fish.
well, he starts to, right? He starts to
No.
look past this little bridge here
No.
into the pit proper, and he says, "What are those?"
No.
what are those?
Can we roll to figure out what?
Wow,
they
they
are?
look like giant crocs. How did you know?
They're gators. That's a different kind of fish, Caleb.
But he also does see another corpse that was like being picked at by the spiders in the pit, like the smaller ones, and so he starts to walk over to it.
No!
Oh, Tavi, no.
Tabby, this is a terrible idea.
You say that,
Tavi,
I assume.
Stop.
He's like, no, look, it has a whatever him was. It had a shield. It looks magical.
Okay,
like,
well,
that's the only
Tabby's
thing-
going to be dumb and go over there. I'm not going to I'm going to walk with him.
No.
I'm not going to,
Well, no, I was describing it as
We're
like,
in the air.
yeah, you guys were being brought up, and then Tavi was going to be brought up next, right?
Yeah, well,
and then
Takeaway's going to be like, Tabby, don't go near that without us.
do you want to make a check of some sort?
Intimidation.
It sounded like persuasion. I don't think Tavi wants
it's
to intimidate him.
It's the
25.
concerned mom check.
Yeah, so he
Yeah,
stops,
see,
right?
concerned mom.
Yeah, he stops and waits, and he says, "I don't think there's anything to worry about, Takewee. There's nothing else here."
I know, but I think Takeway's just very on edge, so she's just going to be like, Audrin, just bring us down.
I think Vren might speak. I was like, "Trust me." Oh, what would he say? How would he word this? Trust me, my lad. Do not anger the woman.
This is a very sheep, wolf, bag of hay or chicken feed or whatever problem
What?
across the river.
I know
Or it's
exactly
like-
what you're talking about. now.
I had
Or it's
no
like,
idea
we
what you're
can't
talking
leave
about.
Tavi on one side with the mysterious magical item. So now we have to bring Takewee back across. So then Tavi can get taken across safely to stay there with Anna because they won't eat each other. And then Takewee can get taken across while they can all be supervised together.
I see. I think he says, "Is someone going to check that out?"
On
Of
the
course, we
second.
will, but let's just you want to check on Lyrith first?
Yeah, and he's like immediately is like, "Oh, of course, yes." Like his scholar brain started, but then he remembers.
And I think what'll happen is unless Audrin gets him, Vren will go pick him up. As he's like getting him out of there, he's gonna pull his wand to detect magic out, and he's gonna kind of fly over it and see if he can detect what the heck is going on underneath there or down there with the shield.
So, none of the fish seem inherently magical, like they aren't like constructs or something. But the shield on the thing's arm, it looks like some fish person. Maybe you're not entirely sure. Just like a picked off skeleton, right? Like no muscle or skin left over. And it has a shield strapped to its arm. The shield is definitely magical. It is a, I mean, you didn't cast identify on it, but I'm trying to remember.
No, but what kind? I can
type of
figure out what
magic.
kind of
Yeah.
magic it is.
Yeah. Let me check what this would be. It is. I'm trying to think. What sort of magic would like make you better at noticing things? Like, we think an enchantment? No, it would probably be transmutation, probably, right? Because you're like making a person better. You're changing something about them, maybe.
Maybe. But it's like an It's like a buff magic.
Yeah. That's the sort of thing that your thing is. A buff of some sort, whatever that school would be.
So still being careful. Vren will fly down a little lower, and he will cast Mage Hand to try and grab it.
Yeah, you're definitely not going to be able to grab it from the thing's arm. It's like strapped to his arm still.
Yeah,
I guess. No, to be honest, I'm just trying to think. Like, the thing's flesh was eaten off. It probably doesn't have enough bone. Like the shield was strapped to be on a flesh arm, not its skeleton. Yeah, so I think you can probably grab it up with a little bit of finagling the angles on it. Yeah.
He's like, come on, you blasted thing. He pulls it up, and
how heavy of a thing can you?
10 pounds.
10 pounds.
Is it more than 10 pounds?
It is not more than. Yeah, you're good then.
Okay. He'll hold it out in front of him, like away from Tabby, so he can grab it. Like, any of you know what to do with this? Some sort of magic shield.
Takeway's like not worried about that at all. She's like over at Lyrith, and she can like see like
so
Lyrith's eyes like open. And she's like,
"Yeah,
are you okay? Can you hear me? Blink twice if you can hear me."
She's paralyzed.
She can't blink.
I feel like I would want to go over and be like, okay, Lyrith, here's the thing. I'm gonna knock you out again because you're paralyzed and you're not gonna be able to move for I don't know how long. We're gonna figure it out. But it might just be better for you to just like take a long rest because we're about to sleep anyway. We're all about to go to sleep anyway. So I think
Anna just slowly pulls out a pillow.
Better. Clunk.
I just realized, because the person who would probably have lesser restoration is down, isn't he? Or does anyone have lesser restoration?
Conrad? I don't know.
But Conrad's down and also paralyzed.
Yeah.
I don't think Benedict has prepared.
Benedict doesn't have that. I don't think.
Not probably not prepared. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just give her a swift little clunk to the head to knock her out.
Very good. That's fine. She will remember this.
Takeway's like, Anna, was that necessary?
Can I make a persuasion check to see if she understands what I'm
save.
going for?
Make a charisma save.
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me see. Is it a charisma save or a charisma check?
I think it's a charisma save. Like, it's just, there's not much. Yeah, it's persuasion. Yeah, just do persuasion.
Okay, let me before I do it, let me read my little thing that I have just in case. Okay. If it seems like I'm gonna fail, I can re-roll. Oh, 19 feels
good.
pretty okay.
Yep.
I really have the best intentions with this. I'm not lying.
She knows that.
I'm just pretty sure being paralyzed and poisoned. So
that does sound pretty awful.
Feel good when we're already about to take a long rest, and we don't know how long this is going to last.
Just sleep. Yeah.
Just sleep.
Cool. Audrin, do you have Identify prepared? Because now would be the time.
Audrin always has Identify prepared. It's one of the best permanently.
Yes. So while you guys are like, resting, are you just gonna sleep in this chamber since you just killed everything that?
I mean, I'm assuming there's a chamber that is there any sort of like small chamber that we came from that we can go to?
I don't think so. I think this is probably the biggest chamber you've been in for a while. It's mostly winding tunnels.
As long as it doesn't feel like we're gonna like fall to the ground or in the pit if we sleep here.
Yeah, actually, you should either be in the pit with the fish or you should move on to something else because you're not going to find a good place to sleep here.
Caleb, can we? Because you said we like came down from a ledge and there was no going back up, but we could fly back up. So could we just individually, one by one, fly people back up to a little before?
Yeah, I mean, it would still be uncomfortable. Like if you're thinking that you're going to be fine in the pit, that's going to be the most comfortable place to sleep. But yeah, it's probably creepy.
Look, we got all these soft and squishy spider corpses that we can sleep on.
Yeah, so you can go back into the corridor you were in. It's just going to be uncomfortable.
I would rather
I'd
sleep
rather
in a
be
windy
uncomfortable
hallway.
Cool. Yeah, so as you guys are resting and kind of recuperating, and Conrad and Lyrith are recovering from their poison, Audrin, you find out that this is a sentinel shield. So sentinel shield, you have advantage on initiative rolls and wisdom perception checks. So perception checks. And then the shield is emblazoned with various Igbaye markings and stuff. And you also can tell it has an extra feature. You always know. Well, let me look this up again. I forgot
The price of tacos.
Worded. No.
Tacos.
This shield grants the user the ability. This shield also grants the user the ability to tell your precise depth underground and the direction to the nearest path upwards. So
obviously it didn't work very well with this guy.
Yeah, well, he wasn't getting lost. He just fell into a pit full of spiders.
Anybody need a shield? I think I'm the only one in the party that uses one.
I was gonna say, like, the NPCs are usually the prime.
I was about to say because I have a +1 shield. I don't, and I
Benedict.
have. Yeah.
I was about to say I can use a shield because I have Warcaster.
Ooh. Yeah, Benedict.
So I can wield a shield.
Well, so we don't want to give the nice upgraded shield to Takeway?
Well, I have a +1 shield, so this would actually be a downgrade for me, and I already have advantage on initiative rolls, so this would be a downgrade.
That makes sense.
So yeah,
I don't know if Jiro uses a shield, but I think he might be using his greatsword two-handed.
Yeah, he has a greatsword. Yeah, I don't think you can use a greatsword one-handed. So
it doesn't say versus, so I wasn't sure.
Audrin technically could, but there's no purpose for him to use it.
Yeah, I think Benedict makes sense to me.
Yep.
Oh wait, the only thing is that
Are monk things getting in the way?
He's using unarmored defense right now.
Ooh,
that doesn't matter. It's not armor. You can use a shield and use unarmored defense.
You gain the following benefits while you are unarmed or wielding only monk weapons, and you aren't wearing armor or wielding a shield.
So for the monk,
never mind.
Then
Never mind then, because my unarmored defense allows me to still use a shield.
It's different.
Well, okay, wait. His AC is 12.
Oh.
I feel like that should be wrong.
That sounds wrong.
For unarmored defense, how is that calculated?
Yeah, that's definitely wrong. He has a +3 to dexterity. Like, there's no. Yeah.
Okay, wait. My AC should be 10 plus Dex mod plus Wisdom mod. Okay, wait.
Very wrong. All right,
let's should be 17.
Yeah, it should be 17. Let's see if we can manually change that in here.
Okay, you look around the character sheet. I'll just look. I'll stand back.
I thought there was like a space in the gear here.
There's custom AC in the middle section.
Aha, yes. Dex plus Wiz. Aha, 19.
19. There we go.
There we go.
Well, at least he wasn't attacked, so.
Oh, yeah, that's because I had the shield marked. But it wouldn't be able to do that. It's okay. I unmarked the sentinel shield from his character sheet. It's a 17.
Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah, so should someone else get this, I assume?
Yeah, because I feel like it's,
How about Tavi?
Tavi might be able to use it. Let me check.
Except if he uses the longbow.
He has a short bow, but yeah. I don't know if he uses it enough.
Well, didn't Tavi recently get like...
I think he did. Oh, he has a +1 shield already. He just... when he's using his rapier or his spear, that's what he has. He's just like dropping the shield when he's using his short bow, I guess.
So, because it's +1, he probably hasn't benefited from it. Let me ask you something. How about, what if I take it for now? Not that I'm going to use it, but
just to have the benefits of it.
No, because I'd have. Wait, do you have to attune to it?
You do not.
Oh.
It would be helpful for someone to have it just because of the fact that
I'll
You get
take
that.
it for now, but only because my long-term plan is to extract all of its abilities and put it onto a +1 shield.
Perfect.
Anna does
So-
not want to have it because she does not want to know exactly how deep they are.
Fair enough. Yeah,
and
when
since
you
Audrey can fly, it actually works.
so Audrin, when you like, you don't have to attune to it, but once you put it on, you instantly know that you're 7,000 feet. I think below sea level. Yeah, 7,000
Oh my
feet below sea level right now.
Wait, so do you have to have it on in order, or just like when you're?
It's just when you put like, because you don't have to attune to it, so it's just the moment you put it on, you know. So yeah, I think it's probably not like you. I think it's whenever you strap it to your arm, you instantly know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will add that.
So
to
you
my
can use it to
sheet.
navigate if you need to. I just put it on there already.
Okay, thank you.
Although we probably want to uncheck it on your equipment so that you're not getting a random bonus to AC
Yeah.
that you don't have. There we go. Cool.
Thank you.
Yep. So Audrey can use that to navigate you guys if you need to. But there you go.
So Audrey puts it on for a second. And he's like, "Huh. Good to know." Well, and I
Suddenly you
also get
feel
to
the
know
weight
like
of all the rock above you right now.
yeah. I also would know the closest path up, right?
The direction that you need to go to get to the closest path up. Yeah. So
Okay.
suddenly
Which-
that would ping in your mind.
Yeah. So that would be where we came from.
Probably not. There's probably some other random passage somewhere that's gonna lead out.
Secret tunnel.
Yeah, probably.
Secret
Right? Like,
tunnel!
Through the mountain?
secret tunnel. But yeah, and so the next thing here is just getting to the big city. So we'll just like describe what that looks like and get a shot of the city, and then we can call it there. Let me find this real quick. See how long it takes.
Okay, so we long rest just fine.
Yeah, you long rest just fine. There's nothing else. It's gonna be this next part that we'll have to. It'll be difficult to do long rests in. So we'll see how well it goes for y'all. It is another. So I assume you don't do anything with the petrified fish.
What can we do? They're not magic.
They're not magic.
Can I actually like do some sort of history check or something on them?
You can make an Arcana check.
Arcana.
I'm
you be-
assuming you're doing this with advantage because everyone's just kind of around talking about stuff. So with a 25, Audrin, they're alive. They are slowly, very, very, very slowly breathing in and out, it looks like. Their skin, they look petrified, and they kind of are. They're very dried out, but they're slowly kind of breathing in and out. Almost imperceptibly, but like Takewee probably notices it, like that they're moving. They are alive. You're not sure how long, but yeah, it looks like one of the. It reminds you. It reminds probably Tavi maybe of like whatever those fish are that can like survive out of water for like it's buried in the sand or whatever it is, dried out for years and years and years. It's like that sort of thing where like they're probably in some deep, deep hibernation. But with a 25, Audrin, you don't know what they are. You've never come across these before.
Okay.
Vren, one note. Something about these things gives you a bad feeling. And you as a player knows why.
No, I don't know if
Based
I
on
know
the
what-
thing we've been talking about.
Well, that gives me a hint as to why. That's
Yeah.
not specifically.
And
I don't know
that's
why.
about as much as Vren gets in this moment.
Okay. Oh, that's kind of makes me wonder about something that you were talking about earlier with the seal, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, does Vren speak up about his suspicions?
Yeah, because Audrin mentions to everybody like these fish are alive, only barely, but they're alive. Wow.
I don't know if Bren would mention anything because here's the thing: he doesn't know
makes
what
sense
to
to me.
mention.
He doesn't know what to mention. Exactly. He has suspicions, but he has hints in his mind as to what might be going on here, but it's very vague.
Audra's like, well, I guess we'll put them out of their misery. Look.
You could do that. It seems like they're totally helpless. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's either that or pour water on them.
You could
Well,
do
that's
that
what
too.
I was thinking. Is I'm like, if we flood this place, are these things going to come back to life, and is that a good or a bad thing?
Yeah.
Maybe what Vren says is as he's like as they're talking about, like, we need to be careful. We might have gotten into more than we realized.
Welcome to the club, bud.
That
has
a
literally-
Tuesday for us.
You got that based on nearly dead fish?
Actually, yeah, what she said, that is concerning.
I don't know what it is, but something about these just feel eerie and familiar in some way I can't put my finger on.
Then let's make sure they're dead before we move on.
I don't think it's the
I turned-
fish we need to worry about.
I turn to Takui and I go, I don't like the idea that something seems eerie and familiar to somebody who is sent by a god of chaos. Does that seem off-putting to you? Like that?
Everything about this man seems off-putting to me, but you know.
Well, yeah, okay.
Vren's gonna like go through his mind and think of like something that could be helpful now, if you get my drift, like something like he could
Sure,
like
yeah.
turn to. I don't think
Do you
he
wanna
thinks of anything.
History check, I think.
That's not exactly what I was going at, but sure, I know.
Critical fail. All right. Yep.
He's
fine.
essentially trying to think of like he's trying to think of like what could I shapeshift to that would be the least alarming, like be the least draw the least attention in what we're about to get into. He's like, I can't think of anything.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were thinking about like, can I remember anything that would be relevant?
No,
in this
not
situation?
really. But the one makes sense.
Well, you
too,
fail
like
at doing that, so. Cool. Yeah. So let's see how much further is it? So it's
Does Lyra thank her hero for saving him?
yeah. I mean, we get a
Yeah.
little vignette of like them talking about what happened, and she didn't like witness it, right? Because she was like paralyzed and unconscious and stuff. But like we see just like a snippet of Tavi like making sure that she's okay and like helping as she comes back to consciousness. And
Yeah, I think
and
I think Audrin and probably a couple other people mentioned like,
Sure,
yeah,
yeah.
you should have seen
Oh,
him.
Tavi, that was such a good shot, man.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like really
Yeah.
try to talk him up, you know.
Yeah, and I don't think there's too much of a conversation between the two of them, but we can definitely just see that there's like a vibe starting to happen between the two of them.
There's a romantic tension.
There's
Frisian.
just a couple of like furtive, like, oh, he touches her hand, just make sure she's okay, and then maybe he takes it away, and they kind of meet eyes for a moment, just little stuff like that, right? But yeah, it only takes the next day after you guys get your long rest in. It only takes 6 more miles to the city, so about 2 hours of travel. And you arrive at Golismorga. So Golismorga
Morga!
is huge. Absolutely, astonishingly huge. Let's see if I can drag you this. There we go. Can you guys see that? Or no? It's just black.
It's black.
I also agree it's black.
Oh, there-
Oh,
Oh,
it looks
So-
like a cell.
It is
yeah.
very.
We gotta find that mitochondria.
You're
Very
right.
weird
That's where
looking.
they make the black bile, whatever.
Let me find real quick.
Where's the endoplasmic reticulum?
Let me find where you're entering here.
Was that a Harry Potter spell?
So you guys are right here, up in the top right
Oh,
corner of the
there.
map.
Okay.
You're coming down that corridor. Let me real quick find our little party token thing we've been using and grab it for where you guys are navigating in Golismorga. It's hard to tell, like, this is a map mostly for our convenience as players and not so much as, like, you as the characters actually can see all of this, per se, right? But we can kind of track where you're heading as we go around here. So you see the following. Within this immense cavern broods a realm of gigantic polyps and intricate fungi, so large and elaborate that they seem almost to complement the twisted towers, temples, the myriad constructions of an insane city. Ruined citadels of cyclopean grandeur tangle amid spires that look to have been grown rather than built. Homes for beings with unspeakable forms. Senseless bridges reach to suicide heights, dropping away into squamous slums and melted ghettos. Seemingly accidental avenues and inaccessible alleys form an unfathomable maze, a labyrinth that stretches to the subterranean horizon. Across it all bulges images of gnarled, tentacled things and red domes that glisten like unblinking demoniac eyes. The already stale air has grown foul and close in this place, as if the smell of rot was somehow trying to crowd out the final gasp of freshness reaching these forsaken depths. Bursting from the demented cityscape, 3 titanic columns of unearthly violet flame churn silently like the pillars of some gigantic temple, bathing the entire cavern in a nauseating violet light, a light that seems somehow more horrible than the darkness that lurks at the edges of this nightmare grotto. So that's what we see as we kind of fade out on our episode here, is the city of Gala's Morgul before you, and who the heck knows where anything is in this twisted hellscape of a city. And we'll find out next time on Terra Invicta. Go ahead and call it there, and then do an after show and talk about what might be next for our heroes. Adios.